All right. So there's the bunch of some notifications for people. You got to start, stop, start, stop, start, stop, so they get notifications.
Good. Yeah, we got to make sure that people are watching.
All right.
We got to run it now. We got to fix. Cool. Awesome. Hey everybody. Welcome to the latest episode of ADP 420, where we like to smoke a little bit of weed and talk a little bit about football. And today we're going to be doing a mock draft. We're going to be going through and just sort of seeing who's where, what positions are good. We found this website. Which one is this one?
Just,
Pro Football Network.
Yeah, PFN.
Okay. Yeah, they know. We've already done a couple on here. We've had interesting results. It's not just like 1, 2, 3 each time. So we're running 12 teams. We are gonna kind of probably change the draft, like where we're picking. I don't know if we're gonna. Do you want to do like a full one at a certain spot, or do you want to do like the first few rounds at a couple different spots?
It's up to you. I have a random number generator if we want to just random generate and then go through like a couple rounds, or I mean we could just go down to 9 rounds and then.
I'm fine with what was it, 15?
Yeah.
6 bench players. That sounds because then we can start looking at like later.
We can do a full one because it won't take long to get a full draft with it cycling through everybody. We can just stop at the end of the round and talk, or we can. Stop. If anyone watching has any suggestions,
yeah,
they'd like
we
to
can
see.
do whatever's available. We're fine with. We're gonna be running PPR, just because I think PPR is kind of just better as a format. It's a little bit more.
And it's what we play.
That is what we play. So, let's just go random number generator. I've done a couple mock drafts in my personal time, and I found that the bookends, near the front, near the back, are usually the best.
What are we hoping for here?
Hmm?
What are you hoping for? Call it.
I want to go 12. I want to go we're at the end. Yeah.
I'm gonna say we're getting. I'm gonna say 7. Damn.
Let me go. So,
all right.
We're gonna be. So, what I like to do here is something that I've already been told is not a good strategy and isn't popular, and I don't care.
All right.
So, top 4 picks. Do one more. Do top 5. Man.
So I don't like taking JJ first. I think that's bad.
I think that's bad too. I think the top 3 spot, if you're number 1, you're either getting Jamar, Bijan, or Saquon. And the fact that Saquon has dropped to 6th in this draft is mind-boggling to me, but I'm also an Eagles homer.
I think PPR you're getting Chase. I think Chase is going to be the PPR. He's going to be. I mean, he just came off of a triple crown, and they were what they had.
Do you think he'll do better?
I don't think he'll do better, but I don't think that he'll do any worse. And their record being what it was, seeing how they they went on that 4 or 5 game win streak at the end of the year.
Yeah,
he won triple crown. Like I don't see Jamar Chase regressing a lot. I don't think that he's going to put up a 2K season or anything like that. But I could see him leading again in most categories for sure. I think Jamar Chase should be number 1 pick. Unless you think Bijan, because they just announced Michael Penix Jr. though. I guess it depends how much you believe in Michael Penix.
I'm not as familiar with Penix, but I think the problem with Bijan is I think he's going to get fed too much,
which is not. That's good for PPR.
I guess. Can I get some of that ashtray too, please? I guess, but my problem. I can't move that. Be careful. The wires are there.
We'll see what happens.
Okay.
It's still pink. We'll see it. It'll drop that device right there where it says Yeti.
What if I just get really close to the camera and do this?
That works too.
Hell yeah. I'm the best. So, I think top 3 picks are one of those 3. Because the problem with Justin Jefferson right now is McCarthy.
Yeah,
we don't really know what the hell he's got going on, what he has planned, what it's going to look like. And that he's just going to feed Justin Jefferson because he doesn't have a whole lot of other options.
But that's the thing is you don't have other options, so JJ is going to be, double covered most of the time. And not exactly. To say it's Justin Jefferson. Speaking of, just quick side topic, did you see Tyreek? What happened with Tyreek?
Did he get arrested again?
No, his kid. He found out from his one of his baby mamas. I don't know which kid, that he has been telling people that his dad is Justin Jefferson, not Tyreek Hill. And he told him, he said, have Justin Jefferson take your ass to Disneyland.
Yeah, right? Damn, dude. I mean, he may not be into football, that kid, and may not really understand,
No, I think he's old enough to know.
Oh, okay. Because if he was like 6, I'd be like, leave that kid alone. But if he's like 15, I'd be like, that kid knows better.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe if he's like 6 or 7,
Maybe
and
he
they're
just
just
doesn't
like
play
his
football.
mom's just like, your dad's a football player, you know, and he's a big wide receiver, you know.
And that's the one he sees everywhere. So he's like, oh, so that's my dad. Okay,
He sees all the kids grittying, and he's like, no, that's my dad's move.
But here, top 3, the fact that Saquon falls out. Now, I do think Saquon's going to regress. I don't think he's got another 2,000-yard season in him. But I don't think, man, outside of the top 5, that's crazy. And let me see. There's still a few picks up there. But I think if you're number 1 going Justin Jefferson, that's insane. You have to be a Vikings fan.
If I'm top 5, I'm probably not taking JJ, honestly. If JJ falls to 6 here, like if Saquon, say it's Jamar, Bijan, Amon-Ra, Saquon, you know, like, one, I'm not taking Gibbs over Saquon. That's crazy too. I think that's pretty crazy. But yeah, I'm not taking JJ unless he's falling to. I don't know. I think I would rather have Puka. CeeDee Lamb's probably right. CeeDee Lamb, Nico Collins, no. But I think I'd take Puka over JJ.
I think CeeDee Lamb isn't that bad this year. I think the George Pickens thing is going to pull a lot of coverages off of CeeDee Lamb. I think one of the big problems with Dallas this year is they don't have a running back.
Prescott's not a good quarterback.
He's fine.
He's fine. That's it.
Yeah, he's fine.
Yeah,
but it's not his fault. It's the fact that defense. There's not anybody to pull the run game off. They're going to be dropping back into coverage every single play because who's the threat in the backfield? Jalen Blue?
I think he's just getting aged out.
Dak?
Yeah, I think he's getting too injured. I think he's just getting beat up and aged out.
Well, they don't have the offensive line they did 10 years ago.
And and like you said, it's no fault of his own. Dak on another team might be fine. You know,
I think Dak on the Giants would be a threat. Yeah, I know.
I don't know. That's hard.
I don't think the Giants have a better offensive line, but I do think that I just think the Cowboys is such a bad culture. And that's not coming from a place
They're
of
just
like
a losing
bias.
team. It's like the Chargers and the Broncos, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I guess more so the Chargers.
I'll say more so the Broncos actually have a couple Super Bowls.
Sorry, I should say, the Chargers and the Raiders. Really, where it's just
Raiders have a couple Super Bowls too.
No, but I mean, like, nowadays it's like a losing culture. Cowboys have Super Bowls.
I think, yeah, that's true.
I mean, yeah.
I think, man, I honestly think that the Raiders could be. I think the AFC West as a whole, it's a fucking race, man. Any of those teams, if it weren't for the Chiefs being an absolute goddamn dynasty right now, any of those teams would be pure competition.
The Patriots and the Chiefs have has skewed so much parity in the league, like in terms of Super Bowls. But anyways, moving on to I think Jamar Gibbs being over Saquon is kind of crazy.
Yep.
Not to say I think Jamar Gibbs is absolutely the top 3 RB. I don't think I would take him over Saquon.
I wouldn't take Jahmyr Gibbs over Saquon, but I'm also a homer.
If
I'm here at pick 5 and Saquon's not available, I'll take Jahmyr Gibbs there.
Yeah, that means if that's the case, if Saquon's not available, that probably means Amon-Ra is available. But that means if Bijan and Saquon are gone and I'm at 5, I think no matter what, if I have a chance to get Jahmyr or Saquon, and obviously Bijan is going to be top 3 pick.
Right.
But I'm probably taking Jahmyr Gibbs. Yeah, if I have an opportunity to, and Bijan and Saquon are already off the board, I think Jahmyr Gibbs is probably one of the. I think they're going to be 1, 2, 3.
Are you worried at all if you're a Jahmyr Gibbs truther in the first round? Are you worried at all about David Montgomery?
No,
he pulls a lot of goal line stuff off of Jahmyr, but Jahmyr's big talent comes in huge breakaway runs.
And he's a catching back too. He's a catching.
Oh
back
he's
too.
the PPR guy too.
Yeah. So I'm not. I think Gibbs. Honestly, I think he's going to be fine. Like I said, I think that, in my opinion, I think once Bijan, Saquon, and Gibbs are gone, you're not really having a stud. I don't think Derrick Henry is going to do the same thing that he did this year. I mean, he could. Derrick Henry's the next. I don't think...
Derrick Henry's kind of an exception. He tends to... Everybody's been waiting for the Derrick Henry drop-off, and I don't think it's happening.
Yeah, it's true. He's just getting older. That's the thing, yeah.
Yeah, but he's so built for it.
I'm not a Bucky Irving believer, but that's... I think the Bucks are going to do, good this year, but...
I think they're winning their division, at least.
Yeah, I don't know if Bucky Irving is, going to be... a stud running back this year.
I think he deserves top first round consideration.
Yeah, definitely.
He's definitely. If Bucky Irving's there in the third round, I'm taking him.
Oh, if he's in the second, and I don't have.
If I go wide receiver in the first, and Bucky's the best available running back, then yeah, I'm going to pick Bucky. I don't have any problem with him.
We'll go next. Let's see. We'll go next to 10.
Yep.
So there's Saquon, Puka, CD, Brian Thomas Jr. Yeah.
I think Thomas Jr. is going to regress. I think defenses, they haven't figured him out, quote unquote, but there's more options in Jacksonville than there once were. They just drafted a wide receiver / cornerback in the top 3 picks this year. They have Brian Thomas Jr. and who's the other one that they got that's still down
there? Leggett.
Yeah, they just drafted Leggett in the first round a couple of years ago. So it's like all of their last 3 first rounds.
Right, he's Jacksonville, he is Jacksonville. Yeah.
All of their first round picks have all been wide receivers the last 3 years. So there's a lot of mouths to feed in Jacksonville. It's kind of on Trevor Lawrence this year. If he can't get it done, then it's going to be on them. Would you take Brian Thomas Jr. here at the back end? I know you're not a big Jags fan, but he had a huge year last year. I mocked him to the Chiefs, by the way.
Brian Thomas Jr. I would take him. If he's here at 12, say, after right now. Let's just see let's hit our clock.
Yeah.
So
in the first round. So we're here.
Out of the 3 of them, I kind of want to just take Derrick Henry.
My strategy that I was telling him off camera, what I do here at the back end of the first is I've been going Derrick Henry, then Lamar in the second. I know getting a quarterback that early is insanity. I get it. But at the same time, it's the entire Ravens run game right there and 2 people. And you have him on your team.
Justice Hosto there too, isn't he? He's fast. They use him. He gets a considerable amount of carries.
He's fine. He's the only times he's out there.
Derrick Henry.
Is when Derrick Henry.
No, but Derrick Henry did Derrick Henry things last year where Derrick Henry wasn't scoring. He wasn't. I don't know how many. We'd have to look at the percentage of carries that he got. Mm-hmm. He just every 5 times that he touches the ball, he's housing it.
Yeah.
Last year, how many highlight runs did Derrick Henry have?
The Ravens have a good offensive line. They're not in the best division ever. The AFC North isn't what it used to be. It's kind of the Ravens versus the Bengals right now. I
think right here where this is at, there's been a big run on wide receivers.
Yes.
So I'm looking. We're snake draft. I'm either taking a top wide receiver here, and my top running back is probably what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And right now, what's left, I'm taking AJ Brown and I'm taking Derrick Henry if it's me.
I agree. Actually, that's actually what I would go for too. I don't like what's happening in New York. I think Malik Nabers is a good wide receiver. I think LSU is wide receiver university right now. Malik Nabers is a perfectly fine choice. I do not like his quarterback room. Mm-hmm. Until Jameis Winston's getting the start, I wouldn't trust Malik Nabers.
I think that's kind of where I'm at, is that with what's going on in New York, I agree. I think Malik Nabers is talented, and I think Malik Nabers is probably good enough, like you're saying, to take advantage of Jameis Winston's quarterback play, to where Jameis Winston does make good throws sometimes, and when he makes those catches, he's gonna do something with it. But like you said, until it's kind of settled, it's hard to. And even it's hard for me even to trust Jameis Winston sometimes.
Yeah,
he's
he will.
You're gonna have games when he should come out and have 4 interceptions. Yeah, and then Malik Nabers has 4 catches for 30 yards or something.
And you're getting nothing out of it. Are you okay? So we're gonna go Henry here, but would you consider Gianti at all?
No,
I
don't. I think you have, from where we're at right now, you have too many picks in between now and your next pick that you're going to lose out. You're missing Malik Nabers. You're probably missing Drake London, AJ Brown. With them, then the RBs are going to start going. Then it's going to be, I think, A-Chan. They're probably going to mock A-Chan soon.
Yeah.
These 2 gone for sure.
Yeah.
Malik Nabers is gone.
Everybody on our screen isn't going to be there the next time we pick.
Yeah.
So
for me,
I'd go at the best of these. I'd go AJ.
Yeah. You take Gianti?
No, I was saying considering Gianti over.
I was thinking AJ, so I was like,
if say someone drafted Henry there at 11.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, then yeah, I'm taking Giatti. Yeah, if I don't have Derek Carter on my team, yeah. But right now,
I think
want
right now the best
I want
pick,
to. Yeah, I want a
AJ.
stud wide. I want a stud wide receiver,
Yeah.
and I think AJ's the.
I'm loving this team so far. Yeah, all of those guys that were there are going to be gone.
Yeah.
Rasheed.
I guess we can pause it for a second.
Yeah.
Because it's about to get to.
Well, the quarterbacks are going here in the third round. So let's go back up a little bit. Yeah.
This is our last pick.
The second round, everybody. Well, this one's kind of uneventful because we kind of saw all of this coming. I think out of these ones, the one that has the most value that isn't AJ Brown there at the top is Jackson Smith and Jigba. I do think that he's going to have a huge year this year. I know it's Sam Darnold, but Justin Jefferson did fine last year.
No, yeah, I think.
I don't think Darnold's ever going to win a Super Bowl, but I do think that he can.
He's going to put up stats.
He's going to be a fantasy.
Yeah.
He's going to.
I think
stuff.
so. If you have, I think he'll be fine.
And right there at the bottom of the second,
I'm not taking Christian McCaffrey this year.
I'm not touching him. I'm not touching any 49ers. Yeah. I think that they're in a really bad place as far as injuries. Who's team 3? Who did they pick in the first round?
I think I can.
You can just scroll up.
Oh, I can't just. You said in which round?
First.
For Chase.
He had Jamar Chase and Jackson Smith and Jigba. That's not a bad start.
Yeah.
No running backs, but
yeah.
I see that there's a lot of you can go no RB this year and probably be safe.
I see. Like if I'm here, if I'm Chase, and then I'm in 22, if JT gets picked, if it goes like this and JT gets picked on 21, then yeah, I'm taking Jackson.
You wouldn't take a shot at Chase Brown. Who are the running backs that went after him?
Chase Brown
and Breece Hall.
Wow,
we're gonna
be here, so you'd be able to get Breece Hall if you wanted Breece Hall or Chase Brown, but I don't.
I think Breece Hall's gonna have a good year. I think even though it just came out today that Justin Fields got hurt at practice, he's fine. He had a dislocated toe, but they're probably gonna be sitting him for the rest of training camp. But I do think that the Jets are gonna look better this year than they have previously. So, if my options are Chase Brown and maybe Breece Hall, but in the second round, that's just not good value to me. I'd go JSN there.
Yeah.
Rashee Rice going at the top of the third. Thoughts on that?
Top of the third. So he's going to be probably out 6 weeks.
He's going to be out. Yeah, his
more than likely 6 weeks. Yeah, but I would say I'm hopeful for 4 because obviously Chiefs fan, but more than likely 6.
Now, I think
I think when he comes by week 6, Jalen Orioles is probably going to be working up to that wide receiver 3 position.
Now, is that the made up character that you have?
Not made. He's a round 3.
Earlier this summer, Quentin made up this person and has been on stream saying this person exists. And I've asked him to show me his roster profile, anything, and he struggled to Google the guy, and it was just kind of. I just don't think that he's real. I really do think that he's coping with Justin Ross getting released.
That is sad.
Being wrong about that for like 6 years.
I don't think I was wrong about it. I think he,
Watch him become an Eagle and break out.
Yeah, man. Good for him.
Good for him, yeah.
I hope he does. He has to be released, actually.
Yeah. Because he's looking around and he's like,
yeah.
Fucking, where am I allowed to be here today? Or
yeah, I think he's just,
I get so mad.
He's going to try and go. I assume he's shopping himself or trying to. I think that's why he has to be released. So if someone would pick him up, he'd have time for training. He'd be there for training camp.
Mm-hmm. Because he's not a star, but he can get. The thing is like Amari Cooper's still a free agent. There's still a lot of proven talented free agents that are still available. No, don't resume it because we're not done. Top of the third round, we also had. Scary Terry, who's sitting out right now.
Yeah, I don't think that's hard. Rashee Rice is hard for me because, I don't know if I would. I think
That's team 2. Who are their other picks? Who'd they just pick just before this one? They got Tyreek.
Oh, okay. Tyreek
and then.
Oh well, they took
Bijan.
Oh,
dude, is this you? Are you drafting team 2 right now?
Yeah, honestly. Yeah, actually, that's a.
You were like, oh, what are they doing? Now you're like, okay, I'm starting to see it.
I'd probably still pick.
I wouldn't go Rasheed that early.
No, I don't think
there
I
is a
would.
strategy behind getting suspended and players who are starting the season injured, because if you spend high draft capital on them like here.
Yeah.
You know you're not going to have them, but you have Bijan and Tyreek in the meantime, and you can possibly find value on the waivers and in the rest of the draft. So it's like, after 6 weeks, after a month and a half, now you have the starting wide receiver for the Super Bowl contending Chiefs on your bench that's just been sitting there despite you having a 4-2 record at this point.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I would. Like I said, it's hard because I think that once he comes back, he's just gonna, explode. Yeah. And especially if
he came off it was a really bad injury though.
Well, so no, but
is he practicing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think so.
Right.
He's been healthy. He
upset Patrick Mahomes, and Patrick Mahomes took care of it.
Yeah, he ended it. Yeah. No. Oh my goodness. Hi.
Hell yeah, that's the welcome to ADP 428, buddy.
Yeah. Anyways, I don't know. It's hard. That's 6 weeks that you're gonna have to wait, and I mean, like you said, it is a roster slot, or it's just a bench spot. So.
But it's high draft capital.
It's a high ceiling.
You're missing out on having a star quarterback. You're missing out on Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson. You're missing out on Mike Evans.
If Josh Simmons is, top 5 or what was he, like, number 1 offensive tackle before he got injured?
Yeah, but he had him. He actually
he's healthy now.
Yeah, but he actually had a real bad injury.
No, yeah, it was.
It's historically his what was it, like some sort of patellar tendon? Something?
Yeah,
it's just the sort of thing you don't really bounce back.
Historically, no one's come back from it, but it's, I don't know. He's in training camp and he's not on the PUP list, and
Jamal, what's his name?
Jawan Taylor's injured. So the guy that we just got from the 49ers,
he doesn't have any veterans to learn
from right now.
He doesn't have any veterans to learn from. He doesn't know what he's doing out there.
No.
He needs to know that he can jump the snap, and it's fine sometimes.
Josh Allen in round 3, not surprising.
How do you feel about quarterbacks round 3? Let's first off.
I'm not a fan of it, but
Team 6 and Team 8. So let's see what else Team 6 has picked up. They had
Drake London
and Saquon Barkley. I mean, that's not bad. That's not a bad team. Saquon, Drake, and then Josh Allen. That's pretty decent. That's a team I'd draft.
Drake London's kind of
that's an iffy one.
Yeah, because
if you have the option between Drake London, Tyreek Hill, and Mike Evans.
I didn't watch a lot of Michael Penix Jr. last year.
I didn't either.
So I don't know. I just know they didn't make the playoffs, right?
Right. Well, he apparently did really well and rattled off some few wins right there at the end.
I need to finish the QB series because we'll talk about it. But.
Yeah. But the thing about the Falcons, well, they were a losing team, so we weren't getting them in our market.
Yeah.
And but I think Bijan is going to get fed a lot, and I think it's going to be at the cost of the passing game.
We'll see what happens with, like, last year. He had a couple.
Then who's Team 8? That's Lamar. They got Lamar Jackson. Who else did they draft here?
Josh Jacobs.
Okay.
And
Nico Collins. That's fine, but I would have gone. I don't like Nico Collins that much.
Yeah,
I
don't mind Lamar because he's a running and a touchdown pass threat.
Mm-hmm.
Same with Josh Allen. That's why he's up there.
I think Nico is good, but I think the problem with the Texans right now is without Tank Dell or true number 2, Nico's going to get covered a lot.
Yeah,
I think
you don't think Nico's good to have as a number 1 wide receiver on your team.
Where is that? Top of the first? No, middle of the first.
Took him at 8.
8. If the option is CeeDee Lamb, Brian Thomas, and Nico Collins, I'm not picking Nico Collins.
Yeah. Honestly, I'd take Ladd McConkey over Nico Collins.
Exactly. And it's nothing against Nico. I just think that he's not on the best team in his division.
Yeah.
I think, well, who else is in his division? It's the Jaguars, the Colts, the Texans, and the
Go through all the AFC teams now. Colts, Texans,
Jaguars. Who's else in the AFC South there? Titans.
Titans.
Oh.
Tennessee.
This is kind of the best team. It's the best team and not a great division, though.
Yeah, that's what it was last year too, though, wasn't it?
Yeah,
it was
that's
kind
true.
of the same thing.
That's kind of just how it is. With
Did
the
they
AFC
win the
South.
division?
Yeah, yeah.
So
Texans
they're not
made playoffs.
okay. So Texans are on the hardest schedule too. They're gonna have a harder schedule than the rest of the division too.
Yeah.
So if they're not the best team,
I just don't think
it's close.
If I'm, it just,
if the Colts, maybe.
I would get C.J. Stroud as a backup quarterback on my roster, in fantasy, and I would maybe pick up one or two Houston Texans in the later rounds. But if there's nobody that in those later rounds that's really stepping up and being a true wide receiver too, like Tank Dell was, Nico Collins is going to get shut down every game.
Yeah. You saying you like Brian Thomas Jr. too?
Yeah. All right. So Lamar Jackson, I think that's not a bad team. I don't think it's the best team, but I've also found that teams that you go into the season, this team sucks. They're not going to do anything, and they wound up at least making playoffs. So, all right, let's get to our pick. All right, so Brock Bowers. Before we continue, tight ends this early.
The first tight end is Brock Bowers off the
third round. Yeah. How do you feel about early tight end like this?
I don't. I think I think there's going to be. Oh, excuse me.
I think he's gonna get double covered. You all right? Oh, you're doing it back.
My back just hurts a little bit.
Well, you're carrying this whole stream. I have contributed nothing. No, I think so. There's two problems here. Brock Bowers this early is not great. He's not gonna do it again. Just point blank, he's gonna get double covered. There's gonna be games where Brock Bowers doesn't do anything. He's not gonna do what he did last year again. And what he did last year was incredible, and nobody talked about it.
Yeah.
And nobody saw it coming. It kind of came out of nowhere. Everybody sort of discounted the Raiders to begin with. And now they've shown that Brock Bowers is good. People are going to be looking at him more, and the only thing that's going to help Brock Bowers is improved quarterback play and Gianti being in the backfield. Without a healthy, good quarterback and a healthy Gianti, Brock Bowers is gone. He's a zero. Like the floor on him falls out. Because he'll be double covered with safeties, linebackers, and the quarterback is going to be whoever Geno's backup is. And this early, how many times have you drafted a tight end in the top 3 rounds and been satisfied with that?
I couldn't tell you off the top. I don't know if I have or not. Maybe I don't know if I've taken Kelsey in our league.
I took Kelsey in the first round a couple years ago.
Yeah.
When the first drop-off happened. Got burned by. Didn't you take Laporta in No, you picked him up in waivers.
Yeah, Laporta was waivers for I think most people, and that's diehard.
Wait, didn't you draft him again? You did. Yeah, you drafted him last year, and that was a bug. You did draft him early.
Yeah, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know off the top of my head if I've drafted one in the top 3 rounds. I don't mind it. I mean, depending on where your team's at, I think that there's going to be probably 1 to 4 tight ends at the top of the league, and the rest of them are probably going to be kind of is what I think is going to happen. I don't think there's going to be a pretty large drop off. I think tight end's one of those positions where there usually is a pretty big drop off after the top 3 or 4 versus wide receivers and quarterbacks. Well, except for certain years, obviously, there's years where Josh Allen outscores every quarterback by 150 points for the year. But
yeah, I
think the tight ends usually have the biggest drop off. So getting a good tight end might be worth it if you really think Brock Bowers is going to have a really good year. But I agree with you. I don't think he'll have as good of a year because of Gianti. But I mean, I would be hoping if I'm 12, I'm hoping that Kyron Williams falls. I'm sad, that he doesn't.
No, he didn't.
But I think that at this point it's just people are going to start filling with whatever position they need and best available. See, so we just have AJ and Derek, so it's kind of
it's kind of wide open. Yeah. We can do whatever.
I don't
here
Marvin Harrison Jr.
I'm not touching him. I
like second year wide receivers. I might take the draft pick on it. I guess. Well, we got back to back too, so I probably just take one of each. Or if if I was really feeling a certain quarterback, if I think, like you said, do you think Jalen Hurts? I would probably grab Jalen Hurts, and then
Jalen Hurts is the only one there that's projected over 400 points.
Projections are
and we have AJ Brown. Jalen Hurts would not be a bad pick.
No, I'd probably definitely take at least
But man,
I
I
take
really
Jalen
don't want to.
Hurts.
I don't want to get Jalen Hurts again. I've done that the last 4 years in a row.
And then I would probably grab. I think.
Are there any running backs here that you trust? Go pull up the running back rankings. What we got right here. So the ones that are on our board that we can see are just James Cook, Chuba Hubbard, and James Conner.
Yeah.
The rest of them are off.
I might actually take
Would you go
tight end here?
Would you consider going Marvin Harrison Jr. and Trey McBride, the two big Cardinals, the entire Cardinals receiving game, essentially? Now you're really putting a lot of faith on Kyler Murray here.
Yeah, that's hard.
Yeah.
If you know, it's good if it works, you know. But
There's been a lot of runs on wide receivers.
yeah, looking at wide receivers though, I think that wide receivers, Chris Godwin's still here.
He's gonna be hurt. He's coming off a pretty bad injury.
Dude, I would get Jordan
Roman
Addison.
Dunze is going to be there.
Yeah. So it's like I'm not super worried. I would probably.
We should go running back.
It's the same. Running back just feels
We should. That's yeah.
I guess I don't really like taking
rookies.
No, actually just Browns players.
Which one are you talking about?
Quinshon Judkins.
Judkins going to get suspended.
Is he?
Yeah, first off, he hasn't signed his contract yet.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's what he did. Apparently, what he did, it was like domestic violence. It was DV. So he's not. It's not looking pretty for him right now, and I'm seeing him get slid every league. So if he does, I wouldn't want to touch him anyway.
Yeah.
Even if he does play, but like the Browns, it seems like they're really trying to separate themselves from the situation. And they may just take a contract off the table.
Yeah. I think, honestly, I might take Omari and Hampton.
Yeah, with Najee, the injury kind of seeming a little bit more serious.
I don't mind James Cook if, you just want someone that is going to get,
How do you feel about Chuba Hubbard at all? Do you think that he's... I think Bryce... Oh, my goodness. That Bryce is in a good spot to have a bounce-back year. And Chuba's going to be the starting running back. The only problem is the Panthers have put a lot of...
I just don't like the Panthers. I don't think...
You don't think that they could do it?
I mean, I think they're dark horse, It's like they were really close in a lot of games last year, which I think, is pretty indicative that, if they draft well, that they're going to be able to... And I think, Bryce can do it, I don't know, yeah. I could see Chuba. Is it Chuba?
It's Chuba.
Oh, Chuba. Chuba Hubbard.
Yeah, I was so disappointed to find out it was Chuba too, because Chuba Hubbard is makes so much more sense.
Yeah, maybe,
That's Chuba.
Hubbard. I wouldn't mind taking Chuba Hubbard, or if I was feeling like, I think
really spicy.
Omari and Hampton's gonna, show out and kind of become,
If it were me, and I'm not doing this as an Eagles homer, right here, I would go Jalen Hurts, R.J. Harvey.
I wouldn't go R.J. Harvey, but
I think why not?
I would agree with you on Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, let's get Hurts, but why not Harvey? What's wrong with R.J. Harvey? I don't think he's going to get the start. To be clear,
yeah,
I think J.K. Dobbins is going to get the start, and he's eventually going to get hurt. And R.J. Harvey is going to step in, and it's going to be a good time. The thing is that R.J. Harvey has really good receiving numbers, and Sean Payton really likes his running backs to kind of be a threat all over the place. And he's also wanting like a joker kind of guy. And that's not going to be R.J. Harvey, apparently. I think it's going to be Evan Ingram. But I do think that R.J. Harvey here... It's not bad value, but that's why I couldn't consider him a sleeper, because this is like, what, round 4?
Yeah.
Would you... Well, who's the best running back they have up there?
James Cook. Is it their top?
Oh, is this all the way up? Okay,
yeah.
Okay. What is best wide receiver then?
It is Marvin Harrison Jr.
Would you go any of these top 5 wide receivers here? One, I wouldn't get Devontae Smith. We already have A.J. Brown and Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
But I think... If we go to...
I wouldn't want Garrett Wilson, I don't think.
We have a guy with this.
I think I wouldn't mind getting DJ Moore.
We have someone in the chat saying Wilson here, Garrett Wilson, and I think that's not a bad pick. You know, Justin Fields is going to be throwing a little bit more. I think he's going to be running a little bit more, and that's going to pull defenses off the pass game.
Yeah.
But my thing about Garrett Wilson is I just don't feel like the Jets have a real number 2 that's going to be pulling coverages off of him.
Yeah, that's exactly
he's going to have really big plays, you know, big splashy plays, but his floor falls out.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has a month to heal the toe. He'll be coming back. He's going to miss a little bit of training camp, but I think when Fields gets back, I think Wilson will be looking fine. I just feel like there's just so much.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of people getting pulled to the run game. Brees Hall's there, but you know, it's just I just feel like Wilson's going to be eyeballed a lot on defenses. But here, it's not a bad pick. Top of round 4, Garrett Wilson.
Yeah.
You know,
I think
Ohio State.
Yeah.
I would go pull up the all board or the full rankings.
I think I'd still rather go running back here though.
Are you leaning Chuba, or are you leaning?
Yeah, or Amari Hampton.
Hampton here.
That's just I think I just think the Chargers are going to do really well this year.
Yeah.
And I think that he's probably going to come out and be.
He's gonna be a contributor to that. I can see. You know what? I would go Amari and Hampton here. We're not gonna have.
I would do like Chuba better though.
I'm pulled. I don't think Wilson's a bad pick. We need either a running back or a wide receiver. You know, it really is dealer's choice.
Yeah.
We should go. Let's just do Chuba. Let's just get a number 2 running back because you said that there's a lot of value, wide receiver, and let's see. Man, Marvin Harrison dropped. There goes Harvey. There goes Hampton. Pause it real quick. Oh, well, never mind.
Sorry.
It's us again. Okay, let's go back up and see everybody who left here. Yeah, we didn't get Wilson. He was pretty much immediately after.
Yeah.
I think that Trey McBride's too early. I think that Marvin Harrison's not great. Joe Burrow here at the 4th. A lot of big run on all the good quarterbacks already gone.
Yeah.
Where is Jane Daniels still on the board? No, someone picked him up. Probably in the 5th round, I'm guessing. Yeah. I think he's gonna fall off. I don't think he's.
You don't think so? Oh man, I don't know.
Yeah, man.
I don't think he's gonna fall off.
He's gonna have that sophomore slump. The same thing that happened to C.J. Stroud.
Nah.
That's what happened. Yeah. I'm not drafting Jaden Daniels this year. I'm sleeping all the Commanders players. I just think that I think last year was the shot. Yeah. I think last year was the chance, and I'm not saying the window closed. I'm just saying that they're gonna have to rebuild. Everybody on their team, like McLaurin, is having contract issues. Like is he sitting out or is he doing a sit in? I know Micah Parsons is doing a sit in.
But I haven't looked into their trade. Yeah, I haven't looked.
I just feel like the Commanders aren't looking they're not in a great spot. I think R.J. Harvey would have been a good pickup. Marion Hampton too. I think out of all of the rookie running backs, those are the 2 that are most likely going to be having the best seasons.
Gianti.
I don't think Gianti. Well, I
think Gianti's gonna have.
I'm a Gianti hater though. You know, I just don't think. I think he's overrated.
He's too small.
I think he's too small. I think all of the hype about, he stands in the backfield, and I'm just like, who cares? You know? So, I don't know. We'll see how Gianti goes. But everybody else after here makes a lot of sense. I think Zay Flowers is kind of high. I just don't like Lamar.
Yeah, I don't think I would take. I don't know.
I would take
Zay
Flowers
blinks too much.
High. He gets hurt a lot too.
Yeah. I had him last year, and he had a lot of just it's hard to know when you're trying to be situational starts with him, and then it's just hard to read. I don't know. I too many times throwing him in a flex spot, hoping, and didn't work out.
Didn't happen.
Yeah.
So my philosophy for fantasy football is I like players with high floors. I don't need high ceilings. I just need high floors. I'm fine with if a player puts up 10 points every week over a player who puts up 20 one week and then 0 the next.
Yeah.
I really just don't like that.
Yeah, I don't like getting blanked.
Because it hurts. That's what happened to me the year I had Mike Evans. Is he would have huge games and then it would just disappear weeks that I needed him. And it's like, man, And I would prefer having people who are just very consistent, even if it's just not a whole lot. I think George Pickens there is a bad pick. I think George Pickens is going to have a good year.
Yeah, I like George Pickens.
Who do we need? We need a wide receiver really bad.
I,
And there was just a run on wide receivers, it looks like. No, mostly running backs.
Godwin's still here. I think I go wide receiver, tight end here.
Okay.
I mean, tight end, I'm going George Kittle.
I was thinking Evan Ingram.
Kittle's just consistent, so I think.
But I think Evan Ingram's getting used differently in Peyton's offense.
Yeah.
It's looking like, Sean Payton's already come out and said that he's considering using Evan Ingram as sort of like the Joker role, where he's going to take snaps out of the backfield. He's going to take handoffs. He's going to get short screens. He's going to go out on routes. He's going to do sneaks. He's going to see a lot of unusual play, and I think he's going to have a very who's that little white guy out of the Saints, tight end / quarterback, Taysom Hill. I think Evan Ingram's going to have a very Taysom Hill like season.
Yeah,
I
just think Kittle's consistent. I like consistency.
I
think he's going to be a major target for Purdy next year. So
Kittle gets hurt a lot.
He's pretty healthy for the most part. He's still putting up 1,000-yard seasons. So,
I don't know. Here, because we can still look at the tight ends later. There's still going to be Travis Kelce. There's still Tucker Kraft. There's still, who else is down there? Dallas Goedert's still there. Jonnu Smith, who's going to be Pittsburgh starter. Like there's a lot of late round tight ends.
I don't know. I just think Kittle's going to be like top 3 tight ends.
I mean, we can.
So, no, I mean,
if you want
Evan Ingram.
Oh no, I'd rather sit on tight end.
Oh, just wait. Okay.
Yeah,
let's see.
but
so what do you think? Then you want?
I would. We need a wide receiver really bad.
Well, yeah, we just have 2 picks.
What if we went wide receiver?
Okay.
Well, let me see the running backs. I mean, get Pacheco in the flex. Or even.
I guess if our offensive line is better this year, hopefully, then I guess Pacheco's not a bad.
It's round 5. I have to go Aaron Jones.
Yeah. No.
Go wide receiver. I think here.
I think I'd take Godwin.
I don't like Godwin coming off that injury. I just don't. He's gonna have to get eased back into it, and we can't afford to have a wide receiver be injured to start the season. We need someone who can jump in and play. And if it were me, and I was running this, I may go Ted McMillan. Bryce Young's big-bodied rookie option.
I don't mind that pick.
Huge, but he doesn't watch tape.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's also Jalen Waddle here, which we have put a lot of trust in Tua.
Yeah, exactly. Tua, I don't know. I'm not a Dolphin hater. They're just generally a team that I avoid.
I usually avoid them.
With the quarterback situation being what it is.
Yeah.
I think Tua is good when he's healthy. And,
he's just reckless.
Yeah.
He's crazy. He's insane, putting his body on the line out there like that. He's a madman. I can respect it. He needs to stop.
Yeah.
But here, because the thing is
he was
like
healthy most of last year, wasn't he?
If it's me, I'm just going to be trading Derrick Henry for Chris Godwin anyway. So might as well go Ted McMillan. I'm going to be getting both.
Yeah. I'd take Ted.
Would you go Ted McMillan? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now we're going to need.
Pick.
So this is the tight end position. If you're married to Kittle, I'm fine with Kittle, but I do feel like with most of my drafts, you can find a lot of value in tight end way later on.
We'll see. Wait, so you think double wide receiver, you said?
Maybe.
So
no, let's go Kittle. Let's go Kittle here. Because he could have top 5 season, and there is a big drop-off. You're talking about a big disparity at tight end.
I think that there is,
Because I'm super happy with our team already. Like, I'm not worried about it. A tight end there, as far as I'm concerned, is kind of a luxury pick.
Like, I think here...
that Rome pick. That would have been nice.
That would, and that probably might drop to us in any other league,
Yep.
Let's see, so... Yeah, Pacheco went immediately after Travis Hunter.
How do you feel about Travis Hunter?
I think I think he's going to get worked.
Yeah, that's my thing. I think he's not.
I think he's going to end up being he's either end up being one or the other.
He's going to have a lot of welcome to the NFL.
I don't know what he thinks his preferred position is over wide receiver or back, but
I don't. it always seems like when you ask him, he just doesn't really give a shit. He's
Yeah.
just like, I'll do whatever. And it's like, that's not what we're asking, man. Like, we don't need the work ethic. We get it.
Yeah.
We just need to know if you got to pick one.
Because you're gonna have to pick one.
Yeah.
Because when he's on defense, they're just gonna be like anybody on him run a route or just run a.
They're just gonna run a fade.
Yeah.
You're gonna have the fastest guy in the world. You're gonna have Tyreek run fade routes on him every game, and he's gonna be winded.
Yeah. Eventually, you're gonna get one on him because he's playing. Yeah.
The game is so much faster and so much different in college, and he's going to discover that. If they haven't discovered that already, he's about to as the season starts.
If he's like, it would be crazy. I mean, I don't know. There's people, I want him to be able to do both well. I just don't think in the NFL he'll be able to do it. Yeah.
I think you have to be a certain breed of person, and I don't think that Travis Hunter isn't that. I think he's as close as we're going to get to that, but I just don't think that kind of human being is physically possible without steroid use.
Yeah, especially if the defensive coaches are doing it right,
And that person has accepted that they're just not going to live a long life, like, because that's a lot of physical activity. Like, you're getting beat up a lot. Like I said, he's going to have a lot of welcome to the NFL moments. There's going to be a lot of people that are going to want to try him.
Yeah.
Let's see what you got. From both sides of the ball constantly. Mm-hmm. He's going to get. It's not like he's always going to be like, I got beat on that route. It's, I got beat on that route, and I got to catch this guy, and this other wide receiver's coming in to block me.
Yeah.
At full speed.
Then the next possession, he catches the ball and gets smoked.
And then immediately gets smoked over the middle by a middle linebacker.
Yeah.
Like, he's gonna get beat up. Like, there's not I'm sleeping Travis Hunter.
Yeah.
I'm not puffing that. I'm passing that.
It's one of those where it's like, if you get him, especially if you're in a keeper league, like where... and he decides to be wide receiver, I think that then it's going to turn out.
If you get him in a dynasty league and he stays wide receiver, that's a gem.
Yeah.
But if he goes corner, if he decides to go corner, if he winds up just having a better season as a corner,
So
what are you going to do?
It's hard.
You're out of an entire first round pick that season. Yeah. Other players here. First off, Judkins, that's bad pickup. Don't touch him. He hasn't even signed his contract yet. They might not even keep him, dude. So, like, they're still doing team cuts. We're not even at team cuts right now.
How do you feel about Bo Nix?
I think Bo Nix here is fine.
Okay, you're still okay with the quarterbacks this early?
Yeah, the thing is like, I think quarterbacks can put up a lot of numbers.
I mean, I know we did.
And this is a 12-team league. It's not a 10-team, so quarterbacks are worth more. In 10-team leagues, quarterbacks aren't worth as much because you can name 10 really good starting quarterbacks off the top of your head.
I think if you're not getting the top 3, then I'm fine waiting, though. That's how I feel. I guess...
We got Jalen Hurts.
No, yeah, we got Jalen Hurts,
He's
so
top
I'm not
3.
worried about it, yeah. I think that...
Would you disagree that Jalen Hurts is top 3?
In fantasy this year? Is that what you're saying?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Then... Yes, I would.
That's bullshit. You're a fucking hater.
Okay.
How many rings does Lamar have? How many rings does Josh Allen have? How many rings does Joe Burrow have?
None.
Oh, man, those are really low numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jalen doesn't even care about his.
Yeah. So you would say that any quarterback... I think we've had this argument before, or I guess discussion on screen about what defines, like, quarterback, greatness, whether or not it's them or the team, Does it matter? Does Super Bowls matter more than, talent in terms of ranking a quarterback's
if it were like
career? Or,
if we were in charge of our own teams, okay, and we did like they gutted all the rosters, every player's a free agent, they were doing a classic Madden fantasy franchise draft.
Yeah, I don't think Jalen Hurts is top 3 quarterbacks off the board.
I don't think he's top 3 quarterbacks off the board. No, I think 1,000. In that world, it would go Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow, in that order.
The Mahomes disrespect.
I mean,
how dare you?
Yeah,
you're gonna see this year once the OT. If
we
have a healthy,
something. If in that world with the fantasy franchise football draft happened, do you think Mahomes goes in the top 3? Because, I mean, there is an argument to be made. He is the most successful quarterback of the new era.
I think if you're talking that you can build an entire team around him from all, yes, I think he's top 3, absolutely. I think he's number 1. I'm sorry, I don't think he hasn't proven, Show camera.
What?
Oh, I think you're standing on the quote.
Oh.
That's what it is.
Oops. Keep stepping on that.
You're good.
My camera move again.
Yeah, I was just watching it.
Oh.
It was like, boo, boo, boo.
No, we were having one of them Oklahoma earthquakes that didn't start happening until 10 years ago.
But yeah,
okay.
I don't know. I think
I can see that. You know, Patrick Mahomes may be the most decorated quarterback. It's also like he's never really been under another coach. You know,
yeah,
he's
but
never.
He's
kind of always just been an Andy Reid baby.
You
know, so. But here,
the play that you've seen from him, the plays that he's made, the physical plays that he's made, like it's I don't know.
When he was younger,
the throws that he makes.
When he was younger.
The only okay.
Let's see. So we got a running back and a wide receiver here that we can pick up. We need to start filling flex spot. How do you feel about defenses this early?
Yeah. So we have flex, kicker, defense on our starting. Defense this early? No, I don't know. There is going to be a defense probably. I don't know.
There will be defense.
If this is realistically and not just like based off of recommended. If this is real
ADP.
people,
Yeah,
a defense is going to be gone by the time we get back.
Yeah.
To us for sure.
Yes.
Agreed. I mean, it still might be.
But here I do think it's just BPA.
I think defense. I'm never. I don't know. I think it's so hard for me to take a defense. I like to stream them.
You're a defense streamer.
Yeah,
I believe that there's
like
always two
them.
defenses a season. There's always a defense that starts the first season half really good, and then a defense that does really good in the second half of the season.
Yeah.
And if you can stream right whenever that switch happens, it's really tough to see. But I feel like that happens a lot.
Yeah, I just rather play matchup on defense.
Yeah, I would go defense this week.
I think there's more bad offenses than there are bad defenses.
More bad offenses than good defenses. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Let's go BPA. Yeah, we're not going to go defense this early. Realistically, someone will go defense this early. A defense will already be off the board by now. Here, I mean, I think Josh Down. Well, his quarterback situation isn't great. Ooh, we're really getting into the dregs of things. Oh, get Jacoby Myers.
Jacoby Myers.
Yes. He's one of my. I think he's going to have a huge season.
They're Geno Smith, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's already got one of the highest catch percentages. Like, he never drops the ball.
Yeah.
If it's going his way, he's gonna get it. And now they have Brock Bowers and Deontay to pull people off of him.
Yeah, I don't mind that pick out of everyone here.
I think Jacoby Myers here.
Let's look at
he's one of my baby gyms in this year. He's one of my things. I don't want to say that one on stream in case anybody in our league is watching, but I mean I'm gonna be reaching for Jacoby Myers.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Then now, I mean,
it's still open.
Either running back or wide receiver here for me still.
Yeah. Who's our running back options? We could get Jordan Mason. We don't have Aaron Jones, so he's kind of just a nothing pick until Aaron Jones inevitably goes down. But we could get Najee Harris, and we could have a pirate theme.
Yeah. After not getting O'Marion, you're hoping that because I think I'm gonna probably assume Najee Harris has the RB1 coming out of.
I mean, if his injury isn't that bad, yeah, for sure.
I don't know, but they might start the rookie. I just always feel like if he's available, that
they signed Naheem Hines.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, they after a few days after the Najee injury, so that's kind of telling.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I don't
man,
mind,
we're really running low on running back options is the thing.
Yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind ETN. I don't mind Mason.
I don't like
if
ETN
because trying to say best available.
I don't like ETN because I just don't feel like he feels like the other guy. Like they're doing something in the running back room, and he just feels like the other guy that's there. I think he's most likely going to get traded at some point.
Yeah. How do you feel about Javonte Williams?
I don't like Dallas's running back room. I don't know. We don't know who it's going to be. I feel like a Dallas running back in the back end of the draft isn't a bad idea. It's like a late round flyer because it could be the guy, but I'd rather have like Jaden Blue. I think he's more likely to get the start. It's saying he has projected no points.
Yeah.
Here, I would go. Shit. Who are our wide receivers again? Our running backs.
Yeah, I mean,
look
actually
awful
looking at
here.
it, yeah. If this is. Just...
I like Matthew Golden. I think he's going to be the number. He's going to be. This is the first time they drafted a wide receiver in the first round in 20 something years. They're going to feed him.
I saw who was Anthony Richardson and oh shoot, who's the other? Who's in? Who else is it with the Colts?
Daniel Jones.
Daniel Jones. Yeah, they were doing pass for pass, and Anthony Richardson like sailed Mo Collins.
Mm. Yeah, he says he's been.
Pass.
He says he's. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
He says he's been working with a quarterback guy, the same guy that got Josh Allen under control.
Yeah,
but
I mean, it's training camp, so it's can't.
Yeah, it's training camp. If
Yeah.
they're allowed,
But,
for me, training camp news really ended with Jamar's catch story.
Yeah.
When Jamar was dropping all those passes in training camp and then became Jamar Chase. He had the Rookie of the Year receiving record, stuff like that, Triple Crown a few years later. Like, yeah, training camp is, if they're going to make mistakes, now's the time to do it. But here,
I don't mind.
we have too many
Jaden
wide
Reed.
receivers.
That make us they put us at 4. I mean, it's just so by the time it gets, because this is
this is our first bench spot too.
Yeah,
so
but once it gets
back to us, those wide receivers might not even be there.
Yeah, these are all going to be gone.
Yeah,
down to like we're going to be picking. We probably have a chance to get Golden.
Yeah, I would just go, since all these guys are going to be gone. Shit, I'd go ETN, I guess. I mean, but I feel like that he's just not. And I would go ETN and just hope he gets traded.
I'd probably go. Yeah, I might go Charbonnet or Harris, one of the two.
So Charbonnet,
I'll go. We can go ETN.
Well, the thing about Charbonnet, that's not a bad pickup because Kenneth Walker can't stay healthy.
Yeah,
he gets hurt too much. And Charbonnet, I mean, he'll do all right, but he gets hurt himself is the thing.
Yeah, and like I said, I probably it'd be between that, and I'd probably go down the clock thinking about it because also Jordan Mason.
We're really scraping the bottom of the barrel. This is what happens when you go quarterback early. I'd go ETN.
Yeah, I'll get you.
But Charbonnet there isn't a bad pickup.
Yeah, there's Golden gone immediately after that. Never mind.
There goes Igbuka. Damn.
Yeah, no one wants Ricky Pearsall.
Oh, someone got him.
No, he's still there.
Oh, he's still there. Oh. I think out of all of the 49ers, Pearsall's not the bad. He's a pretty decent pickup.
Let's see. Probably.
Who's our running back again? Who's the other running backs now? I think Ramondre Stevenson isn't bad here.
Yeah.
I think J.K. Dobbins here at the end isn't bad because I think J.K. Dobbins is going to get the start, so you can get a couple weeks out of him.
But you think J.K. Dobbins is going to get... Oh, you get Denver, never mind.
Yeah. How do you feel about Ramondre Stevenson here?
I don't mind, yeah. I'd take Ramondre.
I like Ramondre.
And
I think
then,
he's... Okay, now we need to get some wide receivers.
Well, I mean... Yeah, probably we do. We're going to get one. I might take Hollywood Brown because I'm, Chiefs fan. Is probably where I would go here. I don't want Debo. I think Debo would probably in our league is going to be available. I think. I don't know. I think most people are kind of skipping Debo. I'm surprised about Pearsall. I don't know if Pearsall injured or.
No.
Surprised that he's ranked so high and the computer is avoiding him so much too.
Yeah.
Because we're on.
I wouldn't be afraid of going Pearsall here.
Yeah.
Jordan Jennings is sitting out.
Yeah.
Brandon Ayuk isn't back yet. And
can I click this?
I just feel like if any wide receiver has a big opportunity to break out in the 49ers, it's most likely the first round pick from last year. Doesn't that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
And then, let's see.
A lot of guys going here. I think Josh Palmer isn't a bad pickup this late. I think Josh Palmer. We're looking at that's going to be Josh Allen's new guy.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be the new. I think he's going to have a Stephon Diggs level tier production.
Probably Travis Kelce in the 11th.
That's pretty low.
Yeah, he had a bad year last year. His worst year statistically.
Did something happen? Was there something going on off field, like some sort of like new girlfriend or something that was kind of distracting him? I wasn't paying much attention to the Chiefs last year.
Too far. Njoku, Goff, Debo. Yeah, like I said, I don't think someone's gonna end up picking up Debo, but I don't think it'll be this early.
Man, so that sort of the way you said that, you sort of imply that you don't believe that he's going to get drafted.
No, I think someone.
You're like someone's going to pick him up this early.
No, someone's going to pick him up, but not this early. I mean, you know.
I think he's got enough name value, enough brand recognition to get him off the board in the top 10, picks.
I don't think you should. I don't think he's going to be.
I think Cedric Tillman here isn't bad. I know you don't believe in a lot of Browns players.
It's not that I don't believe in Browns players. I just refuse to draft them.
It's a moral thing. He's really showing the Cleveland organization.
Yeah.
I messaged them and let them know that
Thank
you do that.
Good.
They say it hurts their feelings.
How do you feel about? I don't generally get a backup quarterback. I generally just drop somebody and pick them up.
Yeah.
I there's nobody really this year unless you're really feeling like maybe J.J. McCarthy's going to come out. Like
if we got Garrett Wilson, I'd say get Justin Fields.
Yeah. We
didn't get Garrett Wilson. We went with Chuba Hubbard. But if we were looking at a wide receiver, if we wound up getting Garrett Wilson, I would say get Justin Fields as a number 2 because I think he's going to be a breakout candidate.
I like getting Tyler Warren here.
That's not a bad pick.
I think that he.
Who are the other tight ends?
Goddard, Smith, Freiermuth.
We could get Kyle Pitts. He could break out this year.
Could be the year.
This could be it.
This could be the year.
Don't do that, everybody. Let Kyle Pitts sit in your league. That's waiver fodder. Let somebody else get him.
I like Tyler Warren here because he's going to be gone if you don't get him here.
True. Yeah, and he could have have a Brock Bowers. Maybe not Brock Bowers, but he could have a really big tight end year.
Yeah, I mean it's just down to the quarterback situation.
Who do you think is more likely to have a big tight end year, him or Colson Loveland for the Bears?
Tyler Warren. If Daniel Jones ends up starting.
Well, Daniel Jones has never really targeted as tight ends.
No.
Well, he had Evan Ingram.
Yeah, I think. I'm
fine with Tyler Warren.
Yeah,
I'm fine with that.
I don't know enough about the Colts offensive scheme, to.
It's handed off to Jonathan Taylor.
Hand off to JT. That's it. Yeah. And then probably what I would do. Let's see. No defenses off the board yet in this.
We could be first.
Yeah.
If we're getting a defense, which one would you go here?
I mean, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, the Eagles.
No, actually, I probably would go. I'm trying to think. I'd probably go the Broncos. They have the easier schedule.
Is that why you're waiting to draft defense? Is so that way after the first couple picks are gone, you can be I can get Chiefs at really good value.
Exactly. I don't have to be like, oh, I want to take the Broncos because they were second in the division. Eagles were first, so Broncos have the easier schedule.
Broncos are going to have an easier schedule.
Yeah.
They have the best cornerback in the league. They just spent another first round pick on another cornerback.
Yeah.
They have pretty good defensive line, and they have prepped that defense for people like Patrick Mahomes and
Justin Herbert,
Carson Wentz. On the situations where they play each other. So, if it were me, I'd go defense here, and I'd go Eagles. But that's also me being an Eagles homer.
If I was going to go defense, I would go Broncos. I think we're going to be picking again with. I think it's hard to say. It won't let you just look at other players, other teams, but I think there's probably somebody going to end up probably late.
Would you go backup quarterback or defense here?
If I'm picking between two, probably defense for sure. I pick up whoever's, like I said, I just pick up a QB unless someone starts going off. Mm-hmm. That's on the waivers, and my starting, especially if I'm here, I have Jalen Hurts. I'm starting Jalen Hurts over probably the first 5 weeks. Mm-hmm. And even if
kind of reevaluating.
Yeah.
I would seriously consider getting Justin Fields here. I don't think that's a bad pick. I think he's going to have a big season. Yeah. Garrett Wilson. If we had gotten Garrett Wilson earlier, this would be a great pick. But here, I'm going Eagles defense. I'm not against Justin Fields either. Eagles defense or Justin Fields, but I'm also being an Eagles homer on that one. So
You take Eagles over Broncos.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But I'm also
That's
fan.
I get it. Yeah.
You would take Chiefs over Eagles, so like, who's really making the decisions here and really bad decisions?
I would probably forego the defense, but if you want to take a defense,
No,
I'll
it's
give
fine.
you a defense if we.
They're not projected till later, and we're pick 130.
I think they'll still be there, but I think one of the two's probably getting taken though. But we'll see. That's another reason I don't want to take it because I want to see if it gets taken.
Yeah. Okay. So here, I don't want to go back up tight end. We just went back up tight end.
No, yeah. I think I'm taking. I think I'm just going another wide receiver.
Quentin Johnston just had a big drop that went viral, which is unfortunate. But I don't think Trey Harris here is bad. He's doing a hold in. He's at training camp, but he hasn't signed his contract.
Yeah.
He's disputing it. I also think Jack Beck here is pretty good. He's going to be Geno's kind of a slot guy, a little slot guy. And there's a lot of value at wide receiver here. I'm fine with a wide receiver.
Yeah. I think I'd probably here would want to take. It's hard. Trying to think of who's going to be gone. It's just so. Because I think someone like Leggett might be grabbed early by somebody who likes,
But we already got Ted McMillan.
Yeah. Available on running backs. I don't think we need another running back.
Yeah, I think we're kind of okay on running back. I think we're kind of...
Unless you want to pick up someone, like...
Jerome Ford?
Yeah,
I know that you're not going to pick him up, but I would pick up Jerome Ford because Quinshon Judkins probably isn't playing this year. And...
I'm going to take Rashad White. I don't know, yeah. If you want to take... I'll give you a QB, backup QB if you want a backup QB, if you want Justin Fields.
Yeah, I don't like Hurts. I don't like Jalen Hurts.
See if anyone takes
There goes Jack Beck. Damn.
Yeah. They're Broncos.
There goes the Broncos.
Oh.
Man, now we have to get the Chiefs defense. Damn. Oh, weird. Oh, that's wild. I can't believe that worked out that way. Draft them.
Sure, if you say so.
Well,
I mean, if you
all right,
say
now
so.
we got our defense. Here, I do think we could use a little bit more. Let's look at our roster real quick. Now, what do you think of it so far?
No. I like it actually.
I
think other than having a rookie as my wide receiver 1 or 2, like.
I think the Jacoby Myers is going to be your wide receiver 2 before the end of the first month.
But no, yeah, I think it's a good starting. I think it's a real good starting line.
Yeah.
Benches are always, I think
they're always question marks.
Yeah, I think for the most part, it's if Ricky Pearsall ends up, I think Ricky Pearsall might be a value pick for us.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing like you said, like Justin Fields, maybe if he's healthy.
I don't like our running backs that much. I think they're okay.
Yeah.
I think ETN might not see a lot of touches.
I like our starting though, so that's
We have Derrick Henry, so it's really, and Chuba Hubbard, so it's really tough to be mad about that. But, I think Ramondre Stevenson could be okay. He could be good, but he's also, they just drafted a running back in the second round, and he didn't perform great last year.
Yeah.
We are. How many rounds are left? This is the last 2 rounds, last 2 picks?
Yeah, so essentially this is the last bench and then kicker for me.
Okay.
I don't care. I don't know. Like kickers for me is look, they're protected too. That's funny. Yeah, that's true.
Aubrey.
I think.
I mean, that wouldn't be such a bad.
Because he's not going to be there for our next pick.
No, he's not.
Yeah.
The best kicker, and Chris Boswell has won entire games by himself.
Yeah, true.
So. I mean, I would go kicker here. I would actually.
No, yeah, I think I would too because they're gonna be gone.
If in real life, kickers are already off the board by this point.
Someone has taken one.
Someone's
taken Aubrey. Yeah.
Someone's taken Aubrey.
Yeah. I would probably take Aubrey here.
I mean,
because I think they're gonna be the offense where they can get it down the field and not be able to finish again.
I can see that. Yeah, I get Aubrey. I think that's a really good pick there. I know that. Yeah, because there it is.
Yeah, he would have been gone for. Yeah.
He would have been gone for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're the last of the last
We're
round.
the very last pick, yeah.
Very last pick. All right, this is just pure value.
Yeah.
It's whoever the hell we want down here. We decide what the waiver looks like, the waiver wire.
Yeah. I mean, Kyle Pitts.
We could. As a late round flyer.
This could be the year.
This could be the year.
Yeah, because we're winning our first game for sure.
Yeah. We also have Leggett.
Yeah, I don't mind Leggett.
Keep going down. This is
Leggett,
actually not a bad pick because
I actually really like Leggett.
Leggett here.
I really like Leggett. I think that's probably what.
Wait, who's our? Didn't we? So we have Ted McMillan.
Yeah. We don't need another wide receiver, but we also don't need another. Well, that'll put us at 4 wide receivers, or 5. I mean.
Yeah, because we have Jacoby Myers.
Yeah, so that put us at 5. I don't think that's. It's
I don't think that's
early.
bad.
I like Leggett a lot.
Whoever the hell Bryce is throwing it to, one of our guys.
All right, so here's the running backs here.
Jerome Ford is going to be a big pickup. He's going to be the star. He's a running back 1. He's an RB1. It's just unfortunate that he's with the Cleveland Browns.
I'm vetoing that.
That's fine. I understand. But for anybody watching right now, here at the very ass end, that's when Jerome Ford's going to be available, and he's going to be a running back 1. He's an RB1 here at the back of the round.
Yeah.
Back of the draft. Other than that, no, not really. Maybe Dylan Sampson, but he's also a Cleveland Brown. So, Kareem Hunt.
No, I'm not taking Kareem.
You can get Justice Hill to handcuff Derrick Henry, but that's not really a handcuff.
No. But he's used, so high-powered offense. But I just like I think Leggett.
I think our running backs are fine.
Yeah, I'd rather take another wide receiver.
Yeah. Would you take Leggett over Adam Thielen?
Yes.
Even though Adam Thielen is the proven veteran.
Yeah, I'm taking Leggett. Yeah.
Okay.
But
I think we should go with third quarterback.
The third, no.
No, Leggett's good. Leggett here is fine. I do feel like if we knew that we would be going into this getting the entire Panthers passing game minus Tommy Tremble, we should have gone Love instead of, or not Love, Young instead of Justin Fields. But I mean, I do think Fields is going to have a huge year in New York.
I'm fine taking Fields. Yeah,
I would still take Fields. Yeah.
Like I said, quarterbacks are one. If he's not doing good, I'd drop him.
Young is going to be on the waivers, so it's like if I really wanted him, you could get him.
I'm not. Yeah, Justin Fields. If I'm probably never. I'm fine starting Hurts the entire year.
Yeah, me too.
So I'm not worried if he has a game or two and does bad. I'm not just going to dump him.
Man, we have a lot of Panthers players. We have 3.
Yeah.
I didn't realize. I forgot that we got Chuba too.
I guess
we're really Panthers are going to have a bounce back
team.
year.
Well, it's not even. That's the thing. It's like they almost beat the Chiefs.
I think they're going to have a lot of garbage time.
I think they're going to do well.
I think they're going to be all right.
Yeah, they're going to have they lost a lot of one possession games.
Mm-hmm.
That their schedule is going to be a little bit weaker.
They're going to have a very easy schedule.
Yeah. So. I like it. I think I think
Panthers are actually going to be kind of fantasy fire this year. Yeah.
I think our starters I think it's a good team. Obviously, Ted McMillan might get I might switch him out depending.
Mm-hmm. I don't like how this is laid out.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
I think this is such a weird because it goes quarterback, running back.
It's like this.
Wide receiver, tight end. It's just this weird back.
It's like 1, 2. What is it? It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I hope
7.
I hope the guys at ProFootballNetwork.com are watching this, and they can be like, okay, they want to list
wide receiver. Yeah, maybe if it might be me
because it's not even an order of rounds. It's literally the roster. All right, it's fine. Yeah. Not a bad draft.
Honestly, I think it's good. That's from 12.
Yeah.
So
from the back,
yeah. Getting the 2 in a row helps. Obviously, I think.
Yes. I think if you're bookending your draft, if you're at the very beginning or you're at the very end, in the picks 1 to 3 there, or picks 9 to 12 or 7 to 10, those are prime spots to get a lot of value, a lot of good stuff out of there.
Yeah, you have a lot more freedom too.
Mm-hmm.
Feels like, but I think this is a really good draft, honestly. I mean, Derrick Henry, AJ Brown, bookending them. I think that's, you're getting stud in my opinion.
Yeah.
So, and then Jalen Hurts. I wish we could. I'm sure I could download it, and it might be. Let me just.
There was a point there where I said we shouldn't get Devontae Smith because we already had Jalen Hurts and AJ Brown.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's not a bad idea to just have the entire Eagles passing game. No, seriously. I think that's not always a bad strategy to I have, if my quarterback throws to anybody, I have both guys. If you got Justin Jefferson in the first round and wound up with Jordan Addison in round 4 or 5, yeah, get McCarthy. That's the guy throwing to him.
Yeah.
So, here we got Leggett and Ted McMillan. It's not a bad idea for us to get Bryce Young too. I mean, the whole solo team fantasy strategy relies on
hitting the right team.
Huh?
Hitting the right team.
Yeah, hitting a team that gets a lot of garbage time or is just really good.
Yeah.
You
just have to get the number 1 offense or the number 2 offense.
Pretty much. And the thing is then you kind of just have to eat that all your team's going to be gone for 1 week. That's the only thing. You're just not guaranteed an undefeated season with that. Because you're going to have, if you get 5 players, let's say you have the 2013 Broncos and you have Peyton Manning and Emmanuel Sanders and Eric Decker and Wes Welker, and no, it wasn't Emmanuel Sanders. Who was their big wide receiver back then? Demaryius Thomas. Let's say you had all of Peyton's passing game, you're just going to have to accept that season, week 9 or 8 or something, you're going to lose.
Yeah.
Which
doesn't really matter though in the grand scheme of things.
If you're which is fine, you can take a loss a year.
If you're winning,
there's no as long as your team is winning, there's no problem.
And you could pull out a win still. I mean, I think even if
you're not going to want to drop any of those players.
They didn't show bye weeks, so I don't know. We might be fucked on bye weeks. I didn't look.
I'm not for sure. It didn't show us bye weeks.
Yeah. So I don't know them off the top of my head.
All right.
But no, I think that's a good team in my opinion.
I like it.
Yeah.
Is it rated or anything? No.
Maybe we can.
Wait, what did that say? Go back down. Oh, it just says who to target.
Yeah.
I thought it was saying you should have gone for these guys.
Just saying. Oh, it is actually that. Oh no, never mind. I thought for a second. Yeah, because we don't have Gibbs.
No, it's talking about the very
yeah.
easy take I brought up about David Montgomery getting into Jahmyr Gibbs' work.
Mm-hmm.
Well, do you want to do another one? Do you want to in the stream start another one? Do you want to? What do you want to? How do you feeling?
I don't mind either or.
You want to? Yeah, we'll do. Okay, we should do another one. Go to the complete opposite. Be top of the pick. We're gonna be pick number 1.
You want to do pick 1?
Yep. Right. You want to be pick 2?
No, that's fine.
No. We should do pick 2.
Pick 2?
Yeah, so that way there's kind of like a buffer there. Because with pick 1, we already know who we're getting.
Yeah.
Saquon. So.
Oh gosh, yeah, I don't want to pick 2 or 1.
You don't want pick 1?
No, I don't have to argue about Saquon.
No, we can get... No, I want to argue about Saquon.
All right, so here we go. We're pick 2.
Okay. And since we've already talked about a lot of the players, we're not going to need to, really go into depth, about a lot of them. What? Ooh. Oh.
I think I've been saying it.
Oh, that's insane.
Bijan is...
I would get Bijan here. Do you want to Bijan or Jamar? Shit, dude.
That's hard. I think
that's crazy. Jameer at 1. Ugh. What?
That's hard for me because I think I want Robinson. But that's just me. I
go Robinson here, but man, Jamar Chase. That's not bad. That's not.
I wouldn't mind Jamar or
Man, Jahmyr Gibbs at 1. How do you feel about that?
That's crazy.
That's mind-boggling.
I'm not taking him at 1.
I think that's insane.
I think some people might take him. Obviously, I think there's people that will take him at 1. But I want to take him at 1.
Here we should go AJ Brown and Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Well, we won't be able to, but
Oh yeah, we're gonna.
Yeah,
I
would probably just take AJ Brown here again. Yeah,
that's fine.
Yeah.
AJ Brown.
Oh
Was
wow,
such a
look
good
at this.
round 2 pick.
Rasheed
went earlier this time.
Yeah, in the late second. That's a little bit.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Man, this time they're
AJ.
drafting crazy.
Oh, we can do Jackson Smith and Jigba. I would agree with that. I'm fine with that for my.
We could go Josh Allen. No, let's go QB late. Let's go QB late.
Go QB
no
late?
QB. Yeah, we're no QB's top 10 pick, top 10 rounds.
I think I'm taking Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine. Man, some of those picks
I think Marvin
crazy.
Harrison Jr. is gonna have a good.
There goes Josh Allen.
There's Josh, Jaden, Jalen.
Is Lamar Jackson still up there?
Joe Burrow, yeah, he is.
Oh,
Late fourth.
Late fourth.
I think I have to take Lamar.
You know how I said.
Hold on, let me see. So who's team one?
He's getting a quarterback.
Has he taken a?
No.
Terry and Tyree.
And he got Jahmyr Gibbs like a madman. Go Lamar Jackson. I know we just said let's go QB late, but Lamar Jackson's not dropping.
If Lamar
to round
Jackson
4.
drops to the end of round 4 and these are QBs available, like
Joe Burrow's already gone, Hurts is already gone, Jaden Daniels is already gone.
That's so hard though, but yeah, I would take Lamar and then I think I'm targeting.
He's expected. His ADP is 35, and we're at pick 47.
Yeah, no, I know. I think I probably would. I've probably taken him. I'm just sad because I want Patrick Mahomes. I know
you were doing that thing you just did with the Chiefs defense. You were like, oh yeah, no, we should wait on quarterbacks so that way the Chiefs quarterback's available.
I still might target Mahomes if he doesn't get taken in the next pick, but if it was me,
insanity.
I just think that the offensive tackle situation, if that fit in, we have so much speed, and I think if our line is good, that's the reason he hasn't been.
Yeah, but
good.
that's a lot of ifs.
I don't think it's that many. It's just one if.
That's a lot of ifs for a team whose window is completely.
It's one
closed.
if at the left tackle. That's it. It's one if at the left tackle.
If
we get a good left tackle, I'm telling you.
It's
if
just
he
sad
is
to
good.
see
But anyways, let's see.
The sun's set on the dynasty.
Do you take Worthy? We have.
We need a running back. True. Man, but Worthy here isn't bad.
I'd take Hampton.
Yeah. Easy.
I'd take Hampton.
Yep. That's not bad. We're doing okay. I think this is not a bad pick. I think some of these picks have been crazy. Like, I'm shocked we got Lamar. We shouldn't have Lamar Jackson. I was planning on going late QB, but he dropped. That's crazy.
I'm not grabbing Travis Hunter even. Travis Hunter's gone here more than likely.
I say we get. Let's say we get Bo Nix.
You want to get Patrick Mahomes? You said.
I said Bo Nix.
I'd take Pat over Bo Nix.
Why? Sean Payton's a better coach than Andy Reid. You could get Bo Nix and Evan Ingram.
You're capping. If I'm going already where I took a quarterback, I don't know. I don't think Lamar Jackson's gonna have a bad year by any means.
No, but
if Patrick Mahomes, I think has a higher ceiling because he doesn't have anybody he doesn't have Derrick Henry on his team to get handed the ball on first down.
He could if they didn't spend so much money on him.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, the Ravens still have Derrick Henry. If Derrick Henry's doing Derrick Henry things, yes, it does open up the door for. We saw that last year when it opens up for Lamar. But it's still gonna. If Joe Burrow was still the number one quarterback last year, right? And so.
But the thing is,
fantasy.
The window is closed. Okay, the sun has set on the Chiefs' empire. You just kind of got to accept that. You're going back to 9-8, and it's gonna be fine.
Okay. But no, if we're taking a quarterback, I'm taking Patrick Mahomes. But
we can go back up quarterback. We're kind of just having fun with this one. But I get a Cleveland player.
Okay. Oh. No.
Did you already pick Patrick Mahomes? Oh, okay. I already know who I'm getting to.
Okay, who are you getting?
Jerome Ford.
Jerome Ford. Who do you want right here, though?
Right here?
Yeah. Because Jerome Ford.
No, he's way at the end. Yeah. Is Deshaun available? No, we're getting here. We're taking it serious. I would go.
Let's see. We have no tight end yet. Let's see who's still available tight end.
I don't think Evan Ingram isn't a bad.
So we missed all the top tight ends. So I'm not super worried about that. You said you're big on Evan Ingram. I don't mind taking Evan Ingram.
Yeah, that's gonna be Bo Nix's big
He won't
guy.
be here next pick for us.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't mind grabbing him.
Evan Ingram, I think here is a really good pick. He's gonna be the Joker for them Broncos. So I think they're going to be a lot of he's going to be seeing a lot of passes from Bo Nix, seeing a lot of really funny little plays. Pearsall's gone. I'm
so
saying
here we need a flex spot.
that's Jacoby Myers, baby.
You think Jacoby Myers?
I'm a Jacoby Myers truther this year. He is. I think he's going to be the guy. I think he's going to finish a top 5 season. People are going to be like, where did that come from? And it's going to be like, he has one of the best catching rates in the NFL, and he finally gets a decent quarterback with Geno.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know. We have Pat. I might take Hollywood. I'll give you Jacoby Myers.
I say if you give me Jacoby Myers, I'll say Hollywood is fine.
No, I don't. I think Jacoby Myers is a.
Egbuka's not bad. Josh Palmer here's not bad. Kind of need running back help, I think.
Yeah, I don't mind taking Ramondre again or Jordan Mason again. Honestly, one of the two.
Yeah, how do you feel about Cam Scatterboot?
I don't know enough about him, honestly.
He is got a lot of hype this last college season, but he is a giant.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. Yeah,
He'll be behind Tyrone Tracy.
Well,
I would hear if I'm really like worried about running back help. Yeah, I'd go Ramondre. You know, but I think Emeka Egbuka right here is a really good pickup because Chris Godwin's going to be kind of eased back into it.
Yeah.
You know, I think if we had gone anybody else but Patrick Mahomes, we wouldn't be having these problems. So let's go Ramondre Stevenson.
He would have been gone, you know?
And we would have been fine with that. We had Lamar Jackson. I feel like you're upset at the fact that Patrick Mahomes hasn't gotten an MVP. Has he gotten an MVP? Like,
yes.
He hasn't gotten one in years, right? It's been
years.
A lot, plural, right? Okay.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
But he's gotten MVPs.
Dude, who has been getting those MVPs in the meantime?
Wasn't it Lamar?
Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
Right.
Was it?
Is that where this is coming from? That we drafted?
Did Lamar get it last year? No,
yeah.
Josh Allen won it last year, right? It was his first, right?
It was. I think they were co-cat. I think they co-won it.
They co-won it,
and it was a big controversy. I think that's what the controversy.
But
was
didn't
about.
Josh Allen win it last year?
Yeah, Josh Allen won it. If I'm not mistaken. Josh Palmer here is crazy good. Speaking of Josh Allen.
Yeah.
Josh to Josh.
Yeah, I don't mind that.
I think that's crazy good value. Because he was pretty consistent when he was a Charger, and now he has a non-Charger quarterback throwing to him. Could be pretty good.
Yeah, I think so. Him having Josh Allen.
I think J.K. Dobbins here isn't a bad pick, or Bashal Tutin. Going through all my sleepers from the previous episode. Go watch. Link in the description below. Now you have work you need to do.
Let's see, I don't know. I think this is going to be nobody's left by the time it gets back. So out of here, I'd probably since we have.
How do you feel about Kelsey bounce back season? We do have Evan Ingram, so we're not really risking it. You know, we are risking a bench spot on it, but
yeah, I don't mind it. I think he could. I mean, he has that attitude at least that he's gonna have a bounce back season.
We have his quarterback.
Yeah, and we have Patrick Mahomes. So if I'm I don't mind it. I was thinking either him or Hollywood. But I'd take I'd take Kelsey. Huh?
Why?
Because I think their offense is gonna. You're talking about having the whole team offense.
Yeah, well, I wasn't talking about that team. I was just talking about if anybody was watching, maybe a Bills fan, or a Dolphins fan. Or an Eagles
because we have Lamar Jackson and the rest of their offense is already gone. Other than the rest of their offense is gone.
Who? Lamar Jackson.
Yeah. And
well, that's why I do the Derrick Henry, Lamar Jackson thing.
I think I'm fine with Travis.
I'm fine with Travis Kelce. Yeah. I do think that he's a little over the hill. I think. How
dare you?
It's over for them.
Maybe we didn't need
they're
to.
All in.
Tight ends aren't. No one's taking.
They're all in that denial state. Do you remember whenever Brady first left the Patriots, and all of the Patriots fans were like, "They're fine. Yeah. They're gonna be okay. Like, who cares? They're gonna be all right. Like, they're gonna win tons of games. They never needed Brady, and then they were awful." That's called the denial phase, and that's where the Chiefs are right now after what happened in February. So, I think Jack Beck here is pretty good.
I don't mind. Yeah, I don't mind Jack Beck.
I think
we have Jacoby Myers, so if their offense is going off, flex spot, throw Jacoby over probably Jackson Smith and Jigba would be
the play.
And then throwing in.
I think Beck here is pretty good. I also am not against. Man, what's the running backs look like? They're not looking pretty on the screen.
Tank Bigsby, Rico Dowell. I don't mind Rashad White. I know you want Jerome Ford.
We can get Ford later. We actually he's really low. If it's here, and because we really do need a running back really bad.
We could be the first defense off the board.
Who's our other running backs? What are our roster?
Bijan Omarion, Ramondre Stevenson. Here I'm not a big Jags guy.
I know.
It's hard.
It isn't a lot. No, you're not getting any starters here.
Yeah.
Jerome Ford, you can get him later. Just get Jerome Ford. Get him off the board. We'll just say I did it. I got my Jerome Ford.
Okay,
pick.
now who?
Is Deshaun available? Deshaun Watson?
No 3 QBs. We could be, like I said, we could be the first defense off the board because it's gonna get picked by. Defenses are gonna run now?
Oh yeah.
Because we're getting the last 2 picks here, they're gonna be gone. So if we want to pick a defense, I think I'd take my pick of defense here.
Yeah, pick a defense. Who are you thinking? I think
I'd take Broncos first off, but if you want the Eagles,
No. If we go, because I'm not against Broncos. I think that's a good pick. And who do we get the last one? Chiefs. That's a good defense.
I'd take Broncos here.
Because the thing about the Chiefs is their defense is better than their offense. That's the reason they're not good. That's why they don't win games.
Yeah.
Is that there's just nobody to throw to, nobody to protect the quarterback.
Sunburned.
And they're playing the Broncos twice a year. So let's play the Broncos. You're seeing it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's from the light. I can see it through because my blinds have like the big rings on it.
Yeah.
Whoops.
There you go. This is just the way you're sitting. Was that getting directly in your eye?
Maybe a little bit.
Oh, dude, you're gonna be blind now.
It's my left eye too with the astigmatism. Oh no.
Oh God.
I'm
fine with Broncos defense. I think that's a really good pickup because you have a good point that they were the second in their division. So
yeah, I think they have the easier schedule than.
There went the Eagles and the Bills. Buccaneers. Oh yeah, no, we wouldn't have been able to get them.
Yeah, we'd have to be taking the Chiefs.
We could have sat.
It would have been the Chiefs again.
It would have been the Chiefs again. Let me see our team because we have 2 picks left.
Yeah, 1 pick. Yeah, 2 picks left.
I think going kicker here isn't a bad idea either.
Yeah,
just
still
going
Aubrey again. I think that's solid.
Yeah. No.
This guy's team 1's gonna pick a kicker because there are kickers off the board. McManus, Ryland, Moody.
Gonzalez.
And then so he hasn't taken a kicker yet. So he's gonna take a kicker.
He's gonna take a kicker.
Yeah. So who?
Aubrey again, man.
Aubrey or Dicker the kicker.
If I'm here, I would either go Fairbairn, Boswell, or Aubrey. I think Boswell might be one of their offense isn't gonna get it done. Aaron Rodgers isn't gonna get there every time.
I think Aubrey's Aubrey's the better bet for the offense to be stalling out than because if Aaron Rodgers does, do Aaron Rodgers things, I just have to sit over here. Okay. There's a small spot.
Is it still hitting you?
I just can't move from right here. I'll take Aubrey.
Okay.
He took Michael Wilson. Or no.
He already got a kicker.
When did he get a kicker? Did he maybe he's just not gonna.
He's running the no kicker strat.
There's no way.
Do.
He just didn't get a kicker, right?
Are they not actually filling a roster? Is that why we can't see them? Because they're not actually trying to fill up a roster. They're just randomly picking names.
Okay, let me just because I'm okay. Running back, wide receiver. Running back, wide receiver.
Yeah.
Running back, tight end. Running back, wide receiver. Wide receiver, running back. Wide receiver. We missed it when he took it first. No.
Oh yeah, Jameer.
So he just didn't take a kicker.
Yeah, I think they're not letting us. I don't think that they're letting.
They're not filling rosters maybe.
Exactly. Yeah, pretend Michael Wilson is actually.
But that's so weird that there's people that are taking kickers though. So maybe I guess it's not. I guess it's a strategy. I guess you just wait to see who's. because especially since we're this early.
Well,
Maybe they're
it's gonna
taking that into.
in our league. What happens is once
You're just watching preseason.
Once you get on, once it's only the kicker available, it shuts down.
Oh, it shuts everything down.
Like you can't pick anybody else.
Because I think that's a valuable.
It does it on
a
ESPN
viable.
too.
It's a viable strategy that if you're going before training camp, that you're just like, I'd rather pick up a wide receiver that might, before preseason.
Right.
You're like, oh, I just want to pick up a wide receiver that might do something, and that way I have more flexibility because I can take any kicker.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Like in the grand scheme of things, you can just, pick one and then hope he does well. But yeah, last pick here.
Here we get
We got
Kyle Pitts is there. We can get Kyle Pitts again. He's this might be the year.
If we didn't get Travis Kelce,
we need to get another wide receiver.
Yeah.
Because so that way our bench can fill out our entire starters if we needed to.
I guess Leggett's just probably not getting off the board and surprise.
I think we're short. I think we're shorting ourselves because in our league it's 6 bench and 2 flex spots. So we're there's technically 2 rounds missing.
Well, I think Leggett will go here but maybe not. Who knows?
We were the last pick last time and he was still there.
Yeah. But I mean, he is. Yeah, I guess he's all the way down there. But yeah, I think I like Leggett, but
I like Alec Pierce.
Yeah, I like Alec Pierce. I don't mind Mitchell.
I don't mind. Yeah, he kind of has to do something to.
Yeah, but it's a bench spot, Like I think that he has potential. So
it's the last bench spot.
Yeah.
Like these are a lot of waiver wire dudes.
Yeah.
The cats you always see every week. You go back and you look. Is there anybody this time? And it's always Adonai Mitchell and Alec Pierce being like, nah, it's just us, bro.
I'll let you pick. I picked the last.
I'm gonna go. I'll go. Xavier Legette. There's not a lot of really great choice. Well, I could go Jerome Ford, but I couldn't. We were running out of people to pick. Do you like this team better or worse than the last team?
So Lamar, Bijan and Omarion, AJ Brown, Jackson Smith and Jigba, Evan Ingram, potentially Travis Kelce. See, and I would. After week 1, I'd have a decision on if I would put Patrick Mahomes in, and if he doesn't do well, I might trade bait him. If he's doing decent, if he's not doing as good as Lamar Jackson, but he's still doing good enough, I think that he might be decent trade bait.
When we drafted earlier, the Eagles quarterback was the unanimous starter. There weren't any question marks about maybe if he does well. We have
because
Jalen Hurts is just the best.
Yeah, but who is ours? We had Justin Fields. Right, for our backup.
Yeah, but he wasn't going to start.
Yeah, that's a little bit different between Patrick Mahomes and Lamar Jackson.
It's not.
It's like if we had Lamar Jackson and Jalen Hurts, I'd be saying the same thing.
Jalen Hurts, Patrick Mahomes.
Oh my goodness.
That's the difference.
Oh my goodness.
You're not having this kind of
the difference is the amount of rings.
Patrick Mahomes is about on the same level, the same tiers. Justin Fields right now. Aaron Rodgers, other players like that with limited mobility who are getting older
Rage
and
bait.
can't throw the ball.
Rage bait.
So, I feel like Patrick Mahomes is just not a fantasy quarterback. That's the thing. He's just not. No, don't smile. No, seriously. You said it yourself that he's just not great for fantasy, but building a franchise around, he's the guy.
No, I think if we have a good offensive line, then he's gonna have a good season again.
They don't have a good offensive line.
They
picked a guy in the first round. One guy out of 5 positions.
We also got that guy from San Francisco,
who are known for having a good offense. No, they're not. They're known for their quarterback getting hurt because their offensive line can't protect them.
I'm just saying. I think if we have we have a pretty good chance of having a good offensive line. We have the best center in football. That's step 1. Already got there.
It's unfortunate. No.
You don't think Creed Humphrey's not the best center in football?
Well, you're mispronouncing Cam Jurgens. So
crazy.
No, I do think, and Boomer Sooner. I do like that. I do think that the best center. Well, because there's also the Ravens center's guy that's really good too. His name I forget.
It's just Creed Humphrey's number one.
I think he's a good pick. I do like that he's a Sooner, so I like that. It's not bad.
I think, and I think, like I said, I think Patrick Mahomes has a chance to be doing better than Lamar Jackson. I don't think that Justin Fields has a better chance to be doing better than Jalen Hurts. That's what I'm saying, is that I think there is a chance that Mahomes could have a better season than Lamar Jackson.
I think you were forced into getting Lamar Jackson, and the entire plan was to get Patrick Mahomes, and that didn't happen because Lamar Jackson fell.
No, I just want
to point out this was a weird draft. Yeah. Especially after we discovered that teams aren't actually filling rosters, I'm like, dude, this is a weird draft, because like Jahmyr Gibbs goes number 1 overall, Lamar Jackson drops, and then you find out that they're not actually they're not going for kickers.
Yeah. But yeah, I like this team. I think good defense, good quarterbacks, good wide receivers, running backs. The only thing, Omarion Hampton's a little bit of a question mark with Harris.
I don't think Najee's threatening him for that role anymore.
You don't think so?
No, I think everything that Omarion Hampton has done up to this point has ensured that Najee is not taking that from him. I'm saying that Omarion may have been responsible for stopping Najee Harris from taking his job.
Yikes.
Where was Omarion Hampton on July 4th?
I thought it was just like a superficial eye injury. They said he was already healed and he was fine.
Why isn't he at training camp?
Oh, I don't know.
Why hasn't he made any public appearances?
He's not at training camp? Have you been watching?
Yeah.
Are you being serious about
that?
Yeah.
Actually, yes. Yeah, okay. I am. He's not at training camp.
Okay.
And so people, and they just signed Naheem Hines, and he hasn't really made any public appearances. So everybody's kind of worried that Najee might be a little bit more serious than they're being let on.
Let me hit him up real quick.
Najee?
Yeah.
All right.
He said he's good.
Does he?
Yeah. He sound good, dog.
I remember when Jason Pierre-Paul blew his hand off, and everybody was like...
He was at practice. He just wore sunglasses throughout the duration of today's practice. He arrived in good spirits and appeared in even better shape, though he was less nimble than I remembered. Standing closer to Harris, I noticed an audible clicking sound every 3 seconds. Had Harris...
Are you reading a novel? What is happening? What is this writer's voice you have?
Sorry, I've been trying to get voiceover work. Him with the can't spell. But anyways, that's crazy. I didn't know. I know that he came out. Everyone was saying that he was fine.
Yeah, but then everybody did say he was fine, and then training camp started, and he just kind of
his tweet not found. So never mind. It's still on X, but he just deleted it.
Wait, are they still called tweets?
No.
What are they called?
I have no idea. I don't use it really. This is just AI or
don't you
Google results. So I can look at them. But anyways,
I don't think that this is a bad team.
Oh, he's wearing a mask.
See, are you convinced
yet?
Oh
no, not a mask. Never mind. Someone said it was a mask, but it wasn't a mask. He's just had his hood up and sunglasses on.
Omarion attacked Najee Harris
on July 4th.
On July 4th
to get the starting role.
With a Roman candle, and the whole thing's just been awful. And the NFL is covering up its conspiracy
in a video game.
Allegedly. No, none of that's happening. I do think that Omarion is locked in as an RB1 simply because I just think Najee he's missing training camp, and they're making it seem like it's so much more than it is. I just feel like what might happen is Najee might get the start for the first couple weeks, but eventually Omarion's going to take over the backfield. That's what he was drafted for.
Yeah, I'm not huge on having Jerome Ford. I think that other than that, our backup wide receivers, if something does happen, we're kind of Ramondre Stevenson hopefully would be a good replacement, but I'm not trusting Jerome Ford to put in. I mean, I wouldn't have him on my roster anyway, so I'm not worried about it.
Why?
Because he's a Cleveland Brown.
What's wrong with the Cleveland Browns?
They're disgusting.
They're fine.
Bad organization.
They do all right. They're just cursed. They just have a little curse that's not going to go away for some previous actions that they're getting karma for. Okay, it's all getting paid back. All right. Cleveland Browns are fine. I think Jerome Ford, he's going to be there. He's going to be an RB1, and he's going to, that's way at the end of the draft. You know? Would you have ever drafted Nick Chubb?
No.
They have, for fantasy purposes, 1 or 2 Browns players aren't bad.
Nope.
But
no, thank you.
They are cursed.
I don't
think
yeah.
that it's
I don't want to benefit. I don't want to
retribution.
benefit from any sort of Browns, so I'm okay.
If you,
I would rather skip on them and lose the championship game. Like, oh, you would have won the championship game if you would have just had Nick Chubb or Jerome Ford on your team.
What do you do? What do you do if
sort of thing?
You draft Rashee Rice? His suspension is over. He's about to start. Gets traded to the Browns.
Who, Rashee?
Yeah.
I mean, that sucks for him. I'd be sad.
What are you doing with him?
Rashee? Oh, I'm trading him.
I just think that's too bad.
Yeah.
You know? I don't know. I think Jerome.
It would be too bad.
I think our wide receivers are fine because we have A.J. Brown, JSN, Jacoby Myers, Xavier Legette isn't bad, and I think Josh Palmer is about to have a huge breakout year.
Our wide receivers are good.
Wide receivers are great. I don't know who we could have gotten instead of Jerome Ford.
Yeah.
Because we would have just gotten somebody else and then still gotten Jerome Ford over Xavier Legette. Yeah, I said I get a Browns player.
I know.
Because you wanted Patrick Mahomes so badly, even though we had a quarterback. And then every pick after Mahomes was god-awful.
I don't think the receivers
even Jerome Ford. You know he's a Cleveland Brown, right?
I don't think the Evan Ingram pick is bad.
I think Evan Ingram's good.
Yeah, I don't think the Jacoby Myers pick is bad. We do have a lot of AFC here.
Well, it's an easy division. That's why the same team keeps making it back to the Super Bowl. You know? Not a lot of competition, not a whole lot of parity.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't think it's a bad. I think it might do decent. Like I said, Evan Ingram is a question mark for me, but as well. But
but we got Travis Kelce.
Yeah, who's also a question mark. So, if one of them does good, then we're having a good season. If one of them does bad, probably hoping to get a Laporta type situation. Where you're just getting someone has a breakout year, because I think, like I said, I think outside of like the top 3, I think Brock Bowers, George Kittle, and after that it's kind of hard. Trey McBride, kind of then probably there's going to be a little bit of a drop off after that. So I think there's probably going to be some tight ends on. Isaiah Likely's still going to be there. Maybe he has a breakout year.
I think so. The Seahawks just released Noah Fant, and as a result, there's no starter in Seattle for tight end.
Yeah.
So there's actually that entire thing could be wide open, and those guys are not getting drafted. Do you know who the Seattle tight ends are?
No.
One of them's going to break out, and he's going to be on waivers because nobody knows who he is, and it's going to be big. Let's find out. Let's find out who they are. Actually, we can just look that up because you know why? Internet exists. It's really neat that the internet exists because it can do things.
Hell yeah. Go internet.
All right.
I love rolling my own tobacco cigarettes.
That's good. That's good that you've been doing that. I really can just put in Seahawks. I really don't have to put in Seattle. There's not something else.
You could have just put Seahawks roster.
You know what? My phone's being really slow, so you do it.
They have tight end Elijah Arroyo, AJ Barner, Nick Callerup, Marshall Lang, and Eric Salbert.
It's between Elijah Arroyo and AJ Barner. I know that much. Elijah Arroyo, he's a rookie.
Well,
they just drafted him.
Elijah Arroyo, Nick Callerup, and Marshall Lang are all rookies.
Yeah, but I think those other two are undrafted free agents, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
They actually spent. I want to say that Arroyo was like a third-round pick.
Yeah, I remember that pick. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that might be really good tight end value there if you don't really want to draft someone like Travis Kelce, because you made the decision to not draft a Patrick Mahomes, So that's really good late value there. So, but not bad, not bad.
Yeah, and I don't know why you would want drove forward either. So
a good running back. RB1 back at the first round. You're not going to see many of those. That is a level like what is that called? What's his name? No, Sean Moreno in 2013 kind of level of like nobody drafted him. Huge year. That's what Jerome Ford's looking like. They're not going to have that Peyton Manning led back, the offense to really help, get you there. But I mean, he's going to see the ball a lot, possibly more than Travis Kelce.
We'll see.
But it's fine.
I think they'll suck, and they'll continue. They'll continue to. He'll probably hit some, karmic stuff. From the Browns being a disgusting organization, willing to.
They make bad decisions.
To give a man a fully guaranteed contract when he was on sexual assault allegations, multiple, and said, "Yeah, we want that. Let me give one of the worst trade deals." Well, I mean, Russell Wilson's was worse, but.
I think Denzel Ward is a good cornerback. And I think Myles Garrett's a very good pass rusher. Didn't they just get somebody from the Chiefs for their offensive line? No, that was the Bears. The Bears got Joe Tooney.
Yeah. Joe Tooney, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, they're, I don't know.
Well, all right.
I think this seems pretty good. There's a couple things that obviously we're kind of fucking around a little bit, but I think it's going. This would be decent probably.
Yeah.
I think if Bijan does Bijan things, getting Bijan,
If you get Bijan and say you don't go Lamar or Patrick, and you sit on quarterback, you forget about quarterback, and you say I thought I drafted one, and you have Bijan. Do you go Penix? He's gonna be dumping off to Bijan a lot.
Yeah, and then if Kyle Pitts, maybe this is the year. If this is the Kyle Pitts year, then
Man, if you're gonna go hero team and just go all one team, don't go with the Falcons.
No. But Penix could have a good year, and it'll be his first full year starting. I know he started last year, a couple games. Let's look up his stats, his game log. Michael Penix stats. So, he really started 3 games, 2 losses, both in overtime, 1 win against the Giants. Lost to the Panthers in overtime, lost to the Commanders. Sorry.
Whoa.
Trump got me, he got me.
Oh my God. Have you been getting on Truth Social lately?
He's demanding us go back, But yeah, the Commanders lost it in overtime.
Those are not great teams.
We were talking about Carolina. Our last draft had a lot of Carolina.
True, yeah.
I think, like I said, they're a team that they lost a lot of 1-possession games.
Yeah.
But he threw for 312 yards, 2 touchdowns, and an interception, and a 44-38 loss. Sounds pretty. Doesn't sound bad to me. 19-35 for 223 yards, a touchdown and an interception. Took 2 sacks. And it's not great ratings, but I think, you know, if he comes in confident.
How old is he?
It's his second year.
Yeah, I mean,
He is. Where's his age right here? He was born in. Oh, so he'd be 25.
I knew he was a little bit older. That's not bad. That's pretty good, actually. You know, you're gonna have a whole season of him, so.
I mean, he'll have, yeah, and they'll be on. What they finished last year in their division? Did they end up losing it? Didn't they? Did they lose their division last year?
Yeah, Buccaneers won it.
Yeah. So they'll have a easier schedule too.
True.
But yeah.
Oh, yeah. Is that how you feel?
That's how I feel.
It's been about 2 hours.
Yeah.
Stream. Pretty good. We went through a lot of players, a lot of good stuff. I think I liked the other team more, but I think that's because we were having a little bit more fun with this one. I do think that we got a lot of value with Josh Palmer, you know, and go down. Who was our other pick? I think Legette's going to be there.
I think Legette being there. I don't think Legette's going to be. I think Legette's getting drafted. I don't know.
I think he's going to be a waiver wire hero. He's going to be someone you see on the waiver wire a lot.
I think I'm taking him if I have last pick because I really like Legette. I don't know. I think that he has. I don't know. I'm big. This is his second season, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm big. I think sophomore seasons, you know, for wide receivers have been, you know, pretty good. This is like it's like the make it or break. Like it's where you really know. Like I think for most wide receivers that they're going to be able to, like, you know, they're going to be a good wide receiver.
Mm-hmm.
Like is once they're in their second year in the league, they've been starting. You know, they know the system. So it's, I don't know. I think that's a really good value pick.
Yeah, I can see that.
But I think, like you said, he'll be on waivers. But you know, I think if he has one good game, he's getting snatched. If he's on waivers.
Yeah.
So it's like, that sucks if he has one good. If his week one is fantastic, and you know you win your first game, you're not getting him. I think. Yeah. So.
I think the problem. Well, that does happen, but then sometimes those players disappear. You know, like every season there's like one player who explodes for one huge week, especially week one, and then you just never hear from him again.
I don't know if he. Oh, actually, well, I guess it's hard to tell. I didn't watch. You know, I know they. He didn't have any big games.
Oh, Leggett? No, he didn't do anything last year.
Yeah, but I mean, he had 500 yards. Yeah.
It's not bad. I think he is primed for 1,000-yard season.
Yeah, I think he has a talent for it, but I don't know if it doesn't look like his. It's hard to know if they're drops or what's going on. You know, like on his targets and interceptions.
Well, what's happening is that he's going back, and he's telling his quarterback the coverages he sees, and his quarterback just looks at him and says, "What?"
He said, "What?" It's funny. But yeah, I don't know. I think Leggett might be. That would be my. Obviously, I don't think. I think some people might grab him.
I think he'll get picked up.
Yeah.
I don't think he'll stay on teams. I think he'll get dropped for other waiver wire players as the season goes on.
I think he's gonna have a good year.
You know, I just don't think. I think they have shown a lot of investment in their wide receiver room with Ted McMillan and stuff like that. So I just don't think. I think Legette's eventually going to be on the I don't want to play with you anymore wagon. You know, that's just what I mean. They have Chuba Hubbard.
I think I don't know. We'll see. I think it's a good 15 if nobody else is picking him. You know what I mean? Like if he's their last round. That's basically what you know. You're just picking up someone that, and everyone else is going to be on the waiver wire generally. You know, wherever I know we're picking early. So he might still be on the. We could have picked someone else.
You got to imagine that there's going to be 24 more players missing in our league because we also have a flex spot and an additional bench spot.
Oh yeah.
So there's 2 more rounds. In our league, there'd be 2 more rounds.
Yeah, he definitely wouldn't be on waivers then.
Yeah.
Yeah, he won't be on waivers. So. Yeah, that's probably around.
He's not going to be on waivers because you're drafting in our league.
This is probably around where I'll take him if we're going to 17. You know, like. Because this is going to be the spot. I remember looking at the players that were left. You know, I wouldn't take Jerome Ford here, but
You wouldn't take a Browns player.
Yeah.
So.
But I do. I think it's a good team.
If Jerry Judy's having a good year, what if you get auto drafted? What if you miss the draft and you get drafted like Jerry Judy or some high value Browns player, someone that like shouldn't be on waivers?
Trade. I try and trade.
But you've done such a great job influencing everybody in our league to not draft Browns players that they are passing on your trade.
Well,
what are you gonna do with them?
Well, then I guess I would. If I got auto drafted, I mean, there'd probably be someone I'd be willing to have over him. On the waivers, I'd just probably lose the first game.
I removed the bench cap, and everybody else in the league has filled up their rosters.
There's nobody left.
Dude, your coma was crazy, dude.
But then I would just sit him on my bench.
You'd still have a Browns player on your roster, though.
If I have, well, yeah, but I
That's
can't.
like having a scarlet letter, dude.
Like, I guess if there's nobody, literally no
one else.
Do you know the things
that they've allowed from their players and they've been complicit with?
You know what you want? Fine, I'd drop him and keep the blank spot. No, I'd just sit it on the bench. I wouldn't want the blank spot.
This man doesn't know how to play fantasy football.
Yeah. No, I just don't want to play. I just don't want a Browns player.
They're okay. I do think that I think the Deshaun Watson thing was really bad. I think that they earned a lot of good faith with Baker and then blew it all. Yeah. And then blew it even further with Deshaun Watson. I think that they are cursed and have cursed themselves.
Until they're done paying off Deshaun Watson,
until that contract's gone, they're kind of in the doghouse.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay sacrificing fantasy points. It's just gross to me.
There's other players.
Yeah, exactly. There's other players. There's nobody on the Browns that I'm just like, you have to draft. Like, there's nobody that I'm just like, oh man, like he fell to the 10th round. Like, I really got to get Nick Chubb. Like by then, my starting roster's already filled
Nick
out.
Chubb is a Houston Texan.
Oh, he's Texan now. Then I don't know.
Jerome, that's how I am with Jerome Ford.
Who's their starting? What is that? Amari Cooper? Or is he gone now?
He's
right?
gone.
Yeah.
He's a free agent. He hasn't signed with anybody. He was Bill for a minute.
Jerry Judy's their number one then.
Yeah, it was Cedric Tillman being number 2. I think Cedric Tillman's an alright value pick.
Yeah, if Jerry Judy dropped to like the 14th, I'm not gonna be like, oh man, like Jerry Judy all the way down here. Like what value? I'm just gonna be like, I'd rather grab Xavier Legette and hope he goes off.
I think Jerome Ford, that's a free RB1.
Yeah.
In round 17. That's insanity.
Yeah, I get it. I just what did he do last year?
He was hurt a bit. And I think he was getting split.
Didn't practice Thursday. Missing practice.
It's fine. He's a veteran. Veterans don't need practice.
So, because of his injury, he attempted in 2023. He had 204 attempts for 813 yards and 4 touchdowns.
And in 2024,
half that with 565.
See?
He averaged 5 yards a carry with 3 touchdowns. Only 3 touchdowns on 104 attempts. It's not,
These are game-changing numbers.
I don't know.
In round 17.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. The late round value of it is just that he's a Brown, so.
It's a moral thing.
Yeah.
Quentin's trying to get into heaven.
No, I don't know. I just don't want to. I have no reason to pick them,
No, I get it. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
You don't have to defend it. I'm just giving you a hard time.
If they were like, if it was like, I don't know, like Derrick Henry do on the Browns doing Derrick Henry things, yeah, I might think about it.
Here.
But it's not.
You should restart it. Okay, we'll do this, and after this, we'll call it.
You're going to auto draft it?
No, I want you to go to the middle. We're going to do the middle, like pick 6 or some shit. And we're going to follow a couple rules.
Okay.
Alright. We're going no early quarterbacks and no early tight ends. Okay. And we can't draft Brandon Aubrey.
Or you want me to put the two more flex?
Yeah, add one more flex, yeah.
Or 2 flex?
It's 2 of those. It's the one on the far, yeah, there you go.
Oh, 2 flex spots here.
There you go. And add one more round. Perfect. All right.
Okay.
No early quarterback, no early tight end.
Bijan, Nico, number 2.
Man, they are insane. That's Saquon, baby.
Yeah.
That's Saquon area.
Yeah, I can't not.
Yes. Let's go.
I mean, you just can't not. I think you have to there.
Yeah, you have to. That's crazy.
Let's see. I'm probably going. I don't know how I feel about Josh Jacobs.
We're not gonna have. So we won't have. I don't want to go AJ Brown again.
I think I want to go wide receiver.
This will be the 3rd draft in a row that we win AJ Brown.
Yeah, but if I'm here, I'm taking AJ Brown.
But he's here.
If I'm here, I'm taking AJ Brown. Yeah, it's like,
if I'm here, I'm taking AJ Brown. There's also Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah. I think I'd rather take a wide receiver.
But it's also John. He was an MVP, Offensive Player of the Year, about 6 years ago or something.
T. Higgins is an option.
How do you feel about
if you don't want AJ Brown? I think.
How do you feel about Drake London here?
I'm not.
USC wide receiver for the Atlanta Falcons. He's got Michael Penix throwing to him.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not. I think other than Bijan, I don't know how comfortable I feel taking other.
I just don't like. I don't like having a wide receiver 2 as a
Atlanta.
wide receiver 1, because that's what T. Higgins is he's the second option on that offense.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
I understand that, but it's just that I think their offense is going to put out enough.
Man, God, because I would get
T. Higgins is a wide receiver 1 on a lot of other teams.
So is Devontae Smith.
Yeah, but I think more so T. Higgins.
But I think T. Higgins doesn't have a Heisman and a national championship and a Super Bowl ring. So, I would say, man, God, why does AJ Brown have to be here?
Yeah.
I would say go T. Higgins here, just to switch it up, because we've got AJ Brown all the other ones. I do like Drake London.
Yeah,
though.
it's hard. It's just like if his Michael Penix.
I say go Drake London. Anybody but AJ Brown, just to switch things up. We can't draft anybody we've already drafted.
Oh shoot, I don't like that. I shouldn't have drafted Mahomes.
I like Mike Evans here.
Yeah, I don't mind taking Allen.
No,
we said no early QBs.
No early QBs, no early tight ends. Yeah. So we can't do them.
I like Kyron.
We can get Kyron.
You said we can't, but yeah.
We haven't gone Kyron yet.
You go Kyron, okay.
Jackson Smith and Jigba isn't bad there.
Yeah,
though,
I think I'd go Jackson Smith and Jigba.
I'm wanting to avoid people that we've already drafted.
Yeah.
Oh shit, we drafted Jalen Hurts in the first one.
Yeah.
Damn.
No tight end. So I don't mind JMO since we took.
I like
Kyron.
Honestly, here I kind of like DK Metcalf. He's got Aaron Rodgers throwing to him, you know, and he's kind of got that grit that Pittsburgh wide receivers kind of need, you know. I don't think DK Metcalf is bad here, especially as our wide receiver 2.
Yeah.
And
I like DK.
Yeah.
Man survives on gummy candy.
Yeah.
Yeah, JMO's next, yep. Jameson. Let's see,
Okay, so it's Joe Burrow here would be the pick.
Yeah, if we're not going. Oh no, we're not going to early QB.
Yeah, we're not going
What's
early
early?
QBs.
Yeah.
It's still early.
Who's been gone? Jalen Hurts and.
That's it. It's just the top 3.
Yeah.
Which is Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen,
Jalen,
and not Patrick Mahomes. So.
He's right there though.
He's all the way down there.
We just pick him now.
And Hurts. Someone really wanted Hurts. Oh, and Jaden Daniels is gone too.
Here, I guess. Tep McMillan.
We've already picked him.
Yeah, but then.
I think George Pickens isn't bad.
But
how do you feel about George Pickens here?
I just don't know how I feel about the Cowboys.
Well, what about who's our running back? Don't we need a second running back anyway?
No, we picked Kyron.
Oh, yeah. I think either George Pickens or Chris Godwin here isn't bad.
Yeah, I think I'd take Chris Godwin.
I don't like the injury he's coming off of. I mean, obviously, if this is a real draft and we weren't playing on rules, like, Joe Burrow's the pick here.
Yeah, and we'll have a little bit more about, like, you know, because is he in training camp?
Godwin?
Oh, he's physically unable to perform.
He's
on PUP.
He might not even start the season.
Yeah, for week 1. Yeah, oof, that's hard.
It's a bad injury.
Yeah, but I mean, if he's just like week 2, he's fine, then.
I would go George Pickens here.
Yeah, all right.
Man, Joe Burrow was 1,000% the pick.
Yeah, I'd take Burrow.
All right, we'll go RB.
I would
jump the other way. Right? Should we? No, go back to what were you wanting to do?
I was honestly thinking,
Rome Odunze, maybe?
Travis Hunter.
Who?
Travis Hunter.
I thought you were anti-Travis Hunter
an
hour ago.
I'm joking.
Okay.
Yeah, probably Rome, I guess.
We could do Jerry Jeudy.
No.
He used to be a Bronco. Does that help?
Or Khalil. I wouldn't mind Shakir.
I think Josh Palmer's going to have a bigger year than Khalil Shakir.
Yeah, but I think, he spreads it around.
Here, I'm getting a Rome Odunze. I think that's probably the best.
Or Jordan Addison.
I think he's going to be suspended.
For how long?
We don't know yet.
Yeah.
Probably 3 games. Yeah, I would go. Do you want to do it? I thought you liked Rome Odunze.
I do. Yeah, I could do Odunze because he might not be here.
Well, we're not. It's not going to be. It's not. We're not going 12 teams per pick. We're going or not 24 teams per pick. We're going 12 because we're not in the middle anymore, or we're not on the outsides anymore.
Yeah.
We already drafted Patrick Mahomes. We can't pick him.
So what's considered late rounds now?
Is it?
What is? I'm asking.
I would say round 10.
10. Okay.
Yeah. Where are we at?
We're on round 7.
Okay.
So no QBs. Tight ends as well around 10. Let's see who's left. I mean, at this point, I guess, it doesn't really matter because there's nobody like,
I would go.
Mark Andrews, but
I would go RB here.
Yeah.
And Travion Henderson might not be bad.
Yeah.
He's the new rookie running back to the Patriots.
Yeah. And then I was gonna say later if we handcuff him, but never mind. Yeah, I don't mind taking.
Or Tyrone Tracy. He's supposed to be the starter for the Giants.
You said Scatabo is getting a lot of hype, but I mean he'd be there later. But yeah, I don't mind.
Yeah, I'd get Travion Henderson.
Oh, there's Mahomes.
Well, we weren't getting him anyway. You knew that.
Sad. So around 8.
There's Ramondre Stevenson right there. We wanted to handcuff him.
Yeah.
But, here, do you want to go another running back or do you want to go wide receiver? Damn, God.
Jordan Addison's still there.
We could go Addison. Oh, we go Matthew Golden?
Yeah.
You haven't picked him yet?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't mind Matthew Golden.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
There we go. There he goes. Addison. Someone decided to look over the suspension. Man, Ricky Pearsall, he hasn't fell far, but
yeah.
How far is
I would be cool with Agbuka.
You want to take another wide receiver?
Yeah. I mean...
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
That might be like the last one we get. Now we can start getting quarterback tight end.
So he's left on QB. Oof.
See, we can still get Justin Herbert. We can still get Justin Fields. We can still get C.J. Stroud. We can still get Jordan Love. We can still get Drake. There's a lot of really good. You can get the guy who's throwing to Justin Jefferson.
So it's for me. It's between, I guess, tight end because I think these two are going to be gone.
Mm-hmm.
And then do we think I'm fine. I'd be fine with Justin Herbert or Jared Goff, but I think I'd also be fine, with Bryce Young.
Mm-hmm.
Just to, or even Geno, Aaron Rodgers.
There's a lot of options.
So yeah, I mean, it's yeah. I think I'm
we
fine
go
skipping on.
I think we go tight end here.
Yeah, I think I'd take Kelsey.
Yeah, we'll take. It's fine. We'll take Kelsey.
We already drafted him.
No, it's fine. It's fine. We know.
We already drafted Tyler Warren too.
Well, yeah, that's my case. We can go Tucker Kraft, but I wouldn't go. If I were drafting, I obviously wouldn't go Tucker Kraft over Travis Kelce.
Yeah, I don't know.
But at the same time,
it's a little bit reach for both of them, But I mean, we're drafting at 126, so he might be gone. Actually,
he'll be gone. I say we get Travis Kelce.
Where are we at? All right.
And then now we go quarterback, which not bad. Herbert wouldn't have been a bad pick here, but honestly, we wouldn't be going quarterback here because we have Joe Burrow if we draft normally.
Yeah.
So, but here I would go out of these top 3 picks: BPA, Fields, Stroud, Purdy. Who's your choice? I think C.J. Stroud's going to have a bounce back year. I think Fields is primed for a bounce back year as well.
I think I don't know.
Purdy's at the bottom of my list.
I think I'd probably just go Fields. I mean,
I'd go Justin Fields. Yeah.
Yeah. I'd be fine with Fields.
Yeah, I'm fine with Justin Fields.
Like, there's gonna be enough QBs to stream.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody else, anyways.
We haven't got Jack Beck yet. I've been preaching the good word of Jack Beck.
Did we?
Huh?
I thought we did.
No. We never got him. He got drafted both of the times before. And besides, you got your Travis Kelce.
No,
I like Travis Kelce. My
let's see
favorite
what we got
album.
here.
By Taylor Swift. The Tortured
3
Poets
receivers,
Society.
running back. We need another running back. I know what you're thinking.
I would consider, if we're not going Jerome Ford for the millionth time, I think Trey Benson isn't a bad backup behind James Conner. I think James Conner's getting old. The drop-off is right around the corner. We're just waiting for it to happen. Trey Benson will be there to clean it up. Marshawn Lloyd, he's behind Josh Jacobs. Josh Jacobs likes to stay healthy when he's playing good. Who's our running backs? Don't we have... Yeah, we have Kyron Williams. You should get Blake Corum.
Yeah, handcuff somebody, yeah.
And then possibly go running back again.
Oh. I'd say defense. But we don't have to.
We have gotten the Chiefs defense. We've gotten the Eagles defense, right?
I'm fine with the Lions or the Vikings.
I'm trying to think of divisions. The Ravens wouldn't be bad. That's a baby cakes division now. AFC North. I also think the Bills wouldn't be bad. They play against Tua twice a year. They play against the Patriots twice a year.
Yeah, Vikings. I think they have the
probably
number
the
2
hardest
schedule though, right?
Huh?
Number 2 schedule, right?
They're
second in the division.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I think the Vikings might be good, and you can stream out when they play the Lions.
Yeah. Yeah, I would go. Yeah, since we already haven't, because otherwise the pick here is obviously the Chiefs, but.
I mean, it's not like we don't, still have. This is our last, or if we don't take a defense, we have one more bench slot to fill, and then just take a defense, which that's not awful.
Yeah, I would go defense kicker here. And I would go either the Lions or the Vikings. Vikings tends to always have a good defense, but Lions, I think, would have an easy... They're going to have a tougher schedule, actually.
Lions.
We'll do Lions. All right, now do kicker. Can't get Aubrey again. I think either Boswell or Fairbairn.
I'm fine with Fairbairn, yeah.
I think Boswell goes crazy.
Let's see, who do we have? Do we have anyone on... we don't have any Texans.
No.
So I'd rather go Fairbairn, because you don't want your if the kicker's doing really good in a game.
That means your other players are. Yeah.
Yeah. And then Kyle Pitts got drafted.
Wow. Yep, right there at the end. Let's see. Legette's gonna be there.
Who do I take? Mitchell. I guess looking at our roster.
We need a running back.
Yeah.
No.
Probably.
Are there any starting running backs here at the back of the draft? Are there any starters, number ones, surefire running backs here at the back of the draft? Dang, we really need a running back this whole time. And I didn't say anything, did I?
We can't take Jerome Ford. We already drafted him.
We got to get Jerome Ford.
We already drafted him.
No. In this situation, though, who do you go other than Jerome Ford? If you're, I would go
Mitchell.
Adonai
Mitchell. Or
Mitchell.
take the shot on just getting Cooper and
hoping somebody signs him.
Yeah.
Go back to the running backs. I think a good pickup here I think Kareem Hunt isn't a bad idea.
It's hard. I think Justice Hill might not be bad.
Yeah, Justice Hill. I think he'll get a lot of PPR looks whenever on passing downs where they don't want Henry to get hurt.
Yeah.
I also think DJ Giddens, he's a rookie that I've heard about, and he's going to be behind Jonathan Taylor, who likes to not stay healthy. So he's going to be getting a lot of touches as well.
Very true.
Yeah. That's definitely someone you want to look at, keep an eye on. I'd go DJ Giddens here. Because, man, the more I'm thinking about it, the more I'm just like, Jonathan Taylor does not stay healthy. Every time I draft that guy, he gets hurt. And I'm drafting him again this year. Yeah. I'm not giving up.
I think...
I like the other teams better.
Yeah, getting Saquon at 6 is nice.
Yes. That was the only good value in this whole draft. I think Kyron was good, too. I think getting Kyron where we did was fine. But... playing by the rules we did, where we weren't drafting players we already have, we weren't drafting quarterbacks or tight ends early, I do think that... I honestly think this is probably the strongest bench we've had so far.
Yeah, a lot of rookies.
There are 5 rookies on the bench, that is true. And I didn't realize that was happening, but those are 5... I mean, it's a young man's league.
Yeah.
You know, so... I think it's pretty... I mean, that is a lot of rookies. I did not realize we did that.
Yeah, that's funny. Oops. And all in 7, 8, 9, 12. And then 16. But yeah, not as good as, but yeah, like you said, passed up on. If we had Burrow, I'd feel a lot better.
Burrow, yeah. If we had Burrow up there, I'd feel a lot different. But who did we get instead? We got DK Metcalf, I think.
What round was it? Round 4?
Or
was it Odunze?
I think it was 5.
So that'd be Pickens.
Oh yeah, it was George Pickens. So I don't think that's bad.
Yeah.
But
yeah. All right.
Well, hey, it's been 2 hours since we started the stream.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything we're good for the day? You think that's it? Think we're cool?
Yeah. Unless there's something else you want to do, we can stop it and.
We can stop and restart. We can go through. Well, I think isn't a bad idea is that the next one we do, rankings.
What time is it?
6:30.
It's up to you then. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do one more. Kill an hour. That wouldn't be so bad.
All right.
We can do rankings real quick. But all right, we'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.